Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your favorite show on the internet, Choose Your Roll. I am your DM extraordinaire, AJ. And tonight, they're level 3 now. That's a record. That's a record for me, isn't it?
I don't
But
know.
I don't know. But tonight we will be exploring how they leveled up. So get your popcorn, get your snacks, throw us on your second monitor, and enjoy. First, let's just say you introduce our characters, and if you got a subclass, say what it's called.
Alright. Hello everyone, I'm Odin. I am playing Raphael Laurent, the human fighter, and now the subclass of the knight. Not like day and night, but I now can officially ride on horseback and go out in blaze of glories against dragons. I have a license for that now. Other times you can find me is every other Monday, 15th is the next time, for the Pokemon Falling Stars campaign. It's every other Monday, and come watch that.
Hi, I'm Pebbles. I play Sylvie, the Gexy Bard. She is now a fantastic fabricator, which basically means she weaves her magic into clothing, garments, and can kind of give fun little benefits to her team members through that. You can find me on Blue Sky at PebbleFriend, and I'm so excited for the session. I've got my notes all ready.
Hello, I am Lucian, the Dragonborn Wizard, and I have been a mage for a whole level now, because I got mine back at second level.
Hi, I'm Toma, and I'm playing Lowell, the Garu Herald of the Eternal Emerald.
Damn, that is a big one. I am Selkus, I am playing Einar, and I have made the Wolfguard Berserker subclass.
Yes, for those of you familiar with A5e, you may not have heard of Sylvie, Lowell, or Einar's archetypes. That's because we made them up. We were not satisfied with what was there, so we said, yeah, we got it.
They were mechanical wins, but not flavor wins for us.
Yeah. So, Pebbles. Oh, Queen of the Note Takers, what happened?
A lot happened. We entered into the camp being made in front of the Burning Tavern, where people were taking watch before we kind of settled down for the night. Raphael and Einar started. They were talking about how things had been very strange recently. Some conversation came back and forth, such as Raphael knowing a druid in the past who used to use their animal forms to be quite rude. We got a detail about Einar's mother, who apparently was from Lyon but got taken during a raid, and Raphael's grandfather was from or went to Beckengarth, according to my notes. They discussed heading to the city of Cote.
It's Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire.
Thank you. And what the group's goals were, and Einar discussed wanting his own city, which we'll get into later. Lowell and Einar discussed the hag quest and the fact that Lowell has a sister, Aurora, who runs an inn in the outskirts of Pontel. Lucian, on his watch, thought of the city and the few times he did business there, and for a moment he saw snowflakes hanging in the air before falling again, and he realized that due to the leftover time distortion from the magic in this place, it was kind of causing these small changes in the air. Sylvie talked to Bobbin about a story told to her by her parent, Landry, about a creature known as a breath thief, who would kind of steal the breath and the warmth from people on cold winter nights. In the morning, there was a bit of hunting, leading to Raphael hunting a bird for feathers and Lowell beginning to carve a bow. Lucian was wonderful and cooked breakfast for the group, and we began traveling again, approaching the city and joining a long line of people awaiting to kind of enter. We were asked to declare any magical items, and when we were allowed into the city, we split into two groups. Lucian, Lowell, and Einar traveled to the Hollow Lantern Hall to deliver the head of the witch and to tell them about what we dealt with in the Corrupted Woods. The Hollow Lanterns, in case you're like me and didn't know, were a group of witch hunters who despised the misuse of magic and wished to dispose of all heretics. They're doing good, but they're a bit, let's say, enthusiastic. The leader of the group, Warden Silas Crow, questioned the trio about the witch hunter whose body we found in the woods, and also in the hall, magic was suppressed from anyone who used it, so Lowell and Lucian were feeling kind of tired and sick. The trio also discussed the hag problem with the warden, and the warden offered to remove the hag marks as a bit of a reward for what we did in the corrupted woods, which people were kind of thinking about, some leaning towards it more than others. He also offered a reward of golden lease for every hag spawn that we bring to the Hollow Lanterns alive. Raphael and Sylvie turned in the bounty and named the party the Wayward Wardens. Raphael also got a letter letting him know that he will soon be knighted. He was a bit shocked and unsteady at the news, wanting it to go to someone worthy and being a bit unsteady about himself kind of having it. When Sylvie kind of said that he was worthy, he was like, let me take you somewhere, and went to the Copper District, where we met an old friend of his, Sparkster, a kobold inventor. They knew each other, it seems, from a previous career, previous life kind of deal. Raphael sought out Sparkster's opinion on the knighting, and said that, although he had a wandering past, Raphael would be a good hedge knight, and gave a bit of advice also on how to cure Bobbin. We all met up at the Copper Kettle to eat and discussed what was happening on with both groups. We also discussed our ages, our birthdays, our goals, leading to us understanding each other a bit better. Lucian wanted to correct a misunderstanding. Lowell wanted to preserve some part of history. Raphael wanted to return to Greenbook and have a quiet life. Einar wanted to run a city, and Sylvie just wanted to find out what to do after the party disbands. And we kind of zoomed out with them having a lovely meal and spending the evening together. And AJ, I think that's what happened.
That is what happened. You get a reroll. You may not be able to use it tonight, so you'll probably be able to save it till the next available time. Because this will be one of those, you might not have a chance. 3 of you will.
And to commemorate your reroll, sit up straight.
That is true.
Oh, goodness. Ready?
and if there's stray hairs between the keys of your keyboard, this goes out for everybody. Take a shot.
Damn it.
So we begin with Raphael.
All right, what's Raphael doing?
Y'all just finished dinner and y'all don't know where you're sleeping tonight.
He kind of looks around. Is this also an inn?
It is.
Well, we're already here. Want to just find rooms here?
I saw no reason why not to. We're definitely going to be in town for a while until we can figure out this mess with the hags.
Now, say there are cheaper staying options in this town. You guys would be aware of that, just in case you don't like the prices I'm about to give you.
Oh no.
This isn't super expensive, it's just there are cheaper options.
Okay.
So, Raphael, you walk over to the innkeeper's desk.
Mm-hmm.
An older human woman with graying hair in a tight bun, dark green dress with a stained white apron, and she says, finished with your meal and seeking overnight accommodations here at the Copper Kettle?
Yes, we are.
Well, looking alright. So, we have there is the common room, which is you'll get a cot in the shared sleeping hall above us. Get blankets and access to a wash basin. That'll be 4 copper lease a night. A private room, single bed, wash basin, a locked door. There's 1 silver lease per night. And for our finer guests, we have comfort rooms, which are 2 silver lease per night. Nice large feather beds, a fireplace, and enough space for 2.
All right. Let's see. I'll take, about, he'll just put down 6 silver lease. I'll take, 3 private.
Yeah, 3 comfort rooms, easily done. She's gonna hand you, 3 keys with 42, 55, and 31 on the tags.
Alright.
Alright. So, that's this per night, and, thank you for, we'd like if you'd pay every morning you plan to stay here. But if you're going to be here for an extended time, I'm sure we can work out something.
Alright, well, we'll, figure it out and pay you in the morning, depending on what we come up with.
Alright, you have a nice evening.
Alright. He'll
It was 42, 55, and 31.
Mm-hmm.
all right, he'll wander back to the table. All right, we got rooms.
That's good.
What was the
Pay for
cost
them?
exactly?
Oh, 2 silver lease. Some of us will have to buddy up. But they're comfortable, comfortable rooms, comfortable beds, fireplace, washing basin, everything. Figured if we want, we could all take turns, you know, in the rooms washing, and then, you know. Good?
Certainly works for me.
Okay.
Seems reasonable. No.
Raphael looks at 5 cardboard cutouts.
Who wants to bunk with who?
Don't really have a preference either way.
If you all wouldn't mind, I wouldn't mind bunking by myself.
Yeah, sounds
That's
good.
fine.
Fine, you did pay for the rooms, so.
Well, Lucian, what about you and me?
That's fine.
Alright.
Wow, you and me, you and me.
Sort of just smells it. I look forward to it, Sylvie.
Me too.
Alright. You'll hand out the keys.
Alright, so you hand out the keys. Now, before we, because you are in a haven, so now you're back to normal long resting. Any late night conversations that want to be had before we press that button and we move on to the actual meat of the thing?
No, I think Raphael is just gonna go up and take a bath, then go to bed.
So, Lucian,
He'll be kind of going through his stuff as we get to the room. Yes.
what do you make of those witch hunters?
Very zealous in their convictions.
Perhaps. But if they're hunting hags and people poisoning the forest, can't be all that bad.
No, not necessarily, but their one way is right is dangerous at times. Lowell and myself, we meant them no harm, we had no ulterior motives, but we were both very weakened just by entering their building. They were...
Or?
Yes, they also seemed rather abrasive towards us when they realized this.
Well, I don't seem very fond of magic outside of their particular set.
Yes,
I don't
they
know.
seemed very limited on their... seemed very specific on their choices there.
Well, if they're hunting hags, they've probably made some very powerful magical enemies. Can't really blame them for taking precautions. At least they don't seem to outright hate you and him. Actually, it reminds me. Were you thinking of taking them up on their offer?
Yes, I don't care much for being... kind of looks at the back of his hand, marked like cattle.
Same. So, I suppose we'll both go there. We'll talk to the others in the morning, see what they're thinking. Honestly, I'd be surprised if anyone turned down the offer.
Not exactly looking forward to the actions required to remove it, but it does seem rather necessary at this point.
I
They
don't
can-
imagine it's pleasant.
If they can track us and we're trying to hunt them down, that's sort of counterproductive.
Mm-hmm. Are in agreement there.
Though, he kind of looks towards his hand and your hand. It does give us a bit of a opportunity. Kind of gestures towards the bracelet. Wouldn't exactly need these in these forms anymore.
I suppose you've got the point there.
Maybe
Could
a set of
probably melt.
manacles or something.
Perhaps could be good for the spawn if we plan to capture one. Otherwise, forging it into some kind of blade or weapon could possibly work.
I'm not well versed in blacksmithing, but I'm not sure if we have quite enough material for that, unless you were just to lace the outside of a pre-existing weapon. Because they're not very big bracelets, right, AJ?
No, they just fit tight around your wrist so they don't jingle, jangle, or chafe.
Yeah. So even if we had
Well-
all 5 of them, that wouldn't be much.
Forging it to the tip of a spear may not be impossible.
I'd say
Whole sword.
with 3 out of 5, you could make a dagger.
Okay. Good to know.
Wouldn't be the best, but it might be the best to give somebody,
Possibly.
just so they have the option. Could ward them off, perhaps give it to Sylvie.
It is an option in this situation. Just the thought of them not being able to track us and drain life force from us is more preferable, in my opinion.
Well, I'm certainly in agreement with you there.
I don't much like the idea of someone using me in such a manner.
I imagine being spied upon, something of your sort of passing, it probably doesn't feel the best.
No, it does not. That does
Alright.
seem to like it's going to cut out a day for us, if what they're saying is true and how long it will take.
Aye, but it's worth it if it makes the hunt easier for us. And if we can work with them, perhaps this job will be a bit easier.
He did seem very interested in the information, especially when he sent out that. I do not remember the name of the bird.
You never told you the name of the bird.
But he did.
I said it above game.
Oh, okay. When he sent out his, I'm assuming, familiar of sorts, likely to inform others of his group in the area. I do plan to attempt to look around town and see if anything odd is going on. It does seem as though these hags are trying to disrupt the well-being of established areas in different ways. If our assumption about the one sword is correct, then they were trying to bring ruin upon a whole town that was dedicated to forging and mining. Greenbrook being rather up and coming, if they were able to steal people away, scare people off from the town, it would have crumbled and died. Considering this town's main source of revenue and business is through their docks, maybe we look into any odd occurrences in the water or shipping lanes.
Possible. Didn't he mention something about the sea hag? He said that the coven wasn't all just one kind.
Yes, he
If I
mentioned
remember right.
2 being green hags and 1 being a sea hag because of their less than creative naming conventions.
Hmm.
And we know the one in this area is a sea hag by her name and by what he said. So it would lead to believe it would have more control and capabilities on the waterfront or in the water.
Would make sense.
Need to ask
Something
Raphael if
worth
he can
looking into.
swim in his armor or not. Worst case scenario be as it is.
Now, with how he climbs, I'm sure he's got plenty of strength for swimming. Something to consider if we investigate and find something off. For now, I'm gonna go get bathed and get some sleep for the night. I think tomorrow's going to be exhausting.
Oh, most definitely.
And
Sylvie,
I'll take
Noah,
off and go
anything?
do that.
What?
Any late
Any
night conversation?
conversations?
Okay, Sylvie, so we're going to have to place the bed frames like this, and then we take the covers and we tie them to the corners.
Oh, I'll do that. Did you do this a lot with your family?
When they had time and they were not being annoying.
Annoying how? What really gotcha?
Bad-mouthing me for being the favorite, mostly. It wasn't
What's-
always that, but it was the major thing.
Yeah, nothing kind of sets siblings apart than kind of, people's expectations and them being on you or being off you. Or, it's, it can be hard when people think a lot of you. It can be really hard when people think nothing of you, It must have been hard for all of you.
I'd imagine. He's like putting pillows into place. Honestly, I don't really know why my brother couldn't just train with me. Seemed like something he was more interested in me most of the time.
Were your parents really big on tradition?
That did seem to be the thing they brought up the most. There was a couple of tutoring situations where he learned a thing here or there, but for the most part, most of the major training was only given to me because I was the firstborn.
I don't really get that kind of firstborn stuff. I don't get kind of what's more, it doesn't seem like you do either, but I don't get what's more important if you're first versus second, It's more about what you're good at and what you want to do.
It's probably a holdover from Virez. It's where my family is originally from. Here it's... I guess there's a bit of the same because of the nobility and so on, but usually I guess in Virez everyone has to sign up for their allotted time in the army, but it's usually the firstborn who gets any sort of special training the family does, and everyone else sort of just serves their time.
Is it meant to be like, if you're first, you take the brunt of it so the others don't have to, or like?
Possibly. I know that my brother did end up working as a soldier in Bavor. So he did end up getting formal training, but it was something he, I suppose, had to be sent away to obtain, and even then it was not our specialized training.
And it's not the attention from your parents,
Yes. I do think that our parents loved us all, but when their primary focus was getting me trained, it took a lot of their time.
Oh, I get that. And like, it kind of changes, it changes your relationship with them, Like, I had a sibling who was like trying to train me to hunt for like so long, and like, how do you say it? Like, he really loved me, he really loved everyone, right? But he was really focused on kind of getting it done, and about it kind of going well. That it he kind of stopped looking at me a bit like a sibling and kind of was more like about what I could do, He was great though. He was great. Like, he wasn't bad. He was lovely, and he didn't push me too hard. And he, let me stop when we thought I should stop. But like, it's different. It's different, and especially because you got like special trait, like, and you were the only one who got it.
Yes, I wonder if something about the training going just to me was because of the magical aspect of it. There are some spells that I can cast, but it's a lot of spells that I inherited due to the tradition or some such. Something about how I had to be the one to want it for some reason.
Oh, maybe it's literally, it's only in the firstborn's blood. Like, the potential for it, at least.
Possibly, it might be similar to these witch hunters that we recently visited. They had a form of, I suppose, divine magic that only they practice, but it required that they take oaths and so on and so forth. There were some, he does air quotes, oaths that I had to take as the firstborn.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yes, there were interesting requirements.
What was the most interesting? She like peeks her head over like where she's been tying things down.
The most interesting one is let them run. The way I understood it, it was my goal should be to take out priority targets and break the morale of all else. If some of the quarry flee, let them. Stories of survivors are just as, if not more effective than violence, and cost less lives to achieve. It was part of the concursum ideology to be shock troops, essentially. We would get behind enemy lines, break formations. If they ran, we would let them, because then others would know that we were in the area and they would also be cautious and make mistakes.
Is that why you let that bandit go?
It is definitely part of it. It can be a bit of a conflict with being a guard, but sometimes the people knowing that somebody will punish them, similar to how we did all of his friends when they ambushed us, will stop at least some from doing the things they should not.
She kind of makes like a thoughtful noise before kind of getting up onto the bed. Okay, this looks good. You're right, this works.
Yes, the times that my siblings and I worked together, we were very good at it.
I think you were a great brother, Lolo.
I did my best to look out for my siblings and pleaded their case to my parents more than once, but unfortunately, my words would not change their opinion on the matter for the training, so Raptor ended up training by himself most of the time.
Sorry about your parents. In kind of all senses of it.
I'm sure they meant well. After my training was done, I'm sure they intended to spend more time with our siblings, or with my siblings, but it's unfortunately not part of their fate, I suppose.
She'll kind of pat you on the arm sympathetically. Come on, let's head to bed.
What about your family, though?
Oh, hunch you, me. Oh, I'm so cozy in bed.
Sylvie, it's only fair if I share about my family. You would tell me at least why they went missing.
She peeks her head back over the blanket. Okay, I'm understanding why you guys are so obsessed with trade now in this society. As she crawls back out from under the bed. There was a monster. And a lot of us didn't make it. And some of us were in camp, some of us were in night camp, night hunt. You know, some of us were out hunting, and I was with the camp. And it yeah, I don't know where they are. I don't know if they're I don't know how many. A lot went alive, and I don't know if those who were out hunting came back or didn't. I don't know where they are. I'm not a hider or a hunter, but I can swim well, and I can hold my breath. So I kind of got in the water, and one of its heads dunked down in the water too, but it didn't see me. But I got swept away by the current, so I got a bit downstream from where we're used to traveling. I don't know where they are.
I am sorry that happened to you, Sylvie. I did not know.
I mean, I didn't tell you. I don't know how to think about it or talk about it. And it wasn't, in the grand scheme of it wasn't a short time ago, but it wasn't a long time ago, you know?
He nods. And you said that one creature did this?
Yeah, it was a, I don't know, it was a lot. There was a big thing. It just kind of burst through the trees. It had lots of heads. A bunch of us took up spears to try and get it, and I thought we did, but it just got worse.
He'll just sort of reach over and rub at your shoulder a bit. It's... AJ, does Lowell know what a Hydra is?
Yes. They're all over Virus.
Was what you were confronted with, I suppose, scaled with your long necks?
Yeah, it had long neck. Big scales. I didn't see how many heads it had. It was hard to count.
Sort of lets out a breath and sighs. Well, it sounds like what you may have been dealing with was a Hydra.
Was there... Can I ask a silly question?
You may.
If you know what that beast was there any shot of us taking it out? Like, could we have done it? Or were we just kind of doomed?
Without knowing the exact fighting capabilities of your people, I cannot say exactly. They are a bit of a menace in Virez. The little I know about them, it's not good to remove their heads. They tend to grow back. You're honestly lucky to have survived. I think they are somewhat susceptible to fire or acid.
There was... It disrupted our camp. I think one of our fires probably caught. I don't know how big of a fire it made, but there was some light. Maybe that fire damaged it. Who knows if it's susceptible to it?
Possibly. Unfortunately, one of the biggest problems about Hydras is they have a regeneration similar to... I think trolls have some similar ability. And The only way to make sure that they are dead is to burn them or melt them.
I don't think any of us could have done that. My sister was trying to learn magic, but she didn't have a lot of experience. I don't think she could have melted it or exploded it or it happened. It happened, and not a lot to do about it from there. So I know asked me earlier tonight about kind of like, oh, aren't you gonna go find your family? And I don't know if I don't know how to. I don't know where they are. I don't know if they're all alive, and I don't know if they are alive how I could go back to them and say I lived when the others in camp didn't. And the fact I just hid and got away. It feels unfair.
Sylvie, it is not everybody's place to fight that which lurks in the dark. I'm sure that you are feeling some amount of guilt, and I will not say that you are wrong to do so, because it is not my place to decide that for you. But I do believe that you did everything that you could.
Thanks, so. That really means a lot. Wow, okay, that was a big trade. Maybe we should end the bed now. You won't tell the others I was crying, right? I need a streak where I haven't cried for a bit. I've got to be tough like you guys.
Sort of just smiles a bit. Well, sure, it will be our secret for now. But if you ever need our assistance with something like that, I'm sure that we'd be more than willing to assist.
Thanks a lot. Same goes for you too. I'm here for all of you. And if you've got monsters too, I'd stand by you guys with them.
Well, hopefully any monsters I would have from my past are gone.
I think that's where the conversation between the two ends.
And they go to sleep in their big, comfy pillow fort.
Hell yeah!
Yep. And Lowell was interred on the pillow throne. You must feed him 10 cushions a day. Everyone may press the long rest button and get up at your leisure. I assume Raphael first.
Oh, yeah. No trees, so he's going for a familiar run.
So, well, that begs the question, what's going through his mind with all the, oh, I'm about to become a squire. Things are changing.
It's kind of just been a constant thing in his head of, fuck.
Running the stress away?
Yeah, pretty much. He'll stop at some stores to do some things I messaged you about, but
Yep.
he's kind of like,
Yeah,
he's just trying to like relieve any stress about it.
Now, would you say this keeps him out for an extended period of time, given the gravity of the situation?
Yeah, I'd say he'd probably go for like a 2-hour run. Like, he is really running the laps in this city.
Alright. So, I would say then, Lucian, Raphael did not wake you up with a good morning today. You woke up on your own peacefully next to Einar.
Well, I think one of us would have taken the bed and one of us would have just used a bag on the ground.
Damn, you don't want to
Coward.
cuddle Lucian? Come on.
Coward!
It's been established,
It's
Ricky.
June, Micah, damn it!
Yeah, it is June. Also, it's been established, Ricky. Move on.
You're waking up.
Like, it feels jarring to have such a peaceful morning, Lucian.
I just kind of awaken to light coming in the window and the sounds of birds. Oh, is this what this feels like? It's been so long. Not being awoken by screaming.
I thought we've had a few peaceful nights by now, right?
Listen, he'll just start getting up and getting his stuff together. No, we need to figure out what the others want to do and figure out who all is going to get their marks ceremonially removed.
I suppose so. Let's go head down for breakfast.
I say, Lowell, Sylvie, you may do so at your leisure.
I think Lowell would probably be a little less tired having treaded over ground that he's already treaded, but Sylvie's probably a bit more tired having had that emotional situation last night.
Oh, absolutely. She might be a little bit late to joining you guys.
So he'll get up. Is there like any privacy in this room, or is it just a big room with the stuff in it that you said?
It's a big room with the stuff in it.
Then I'll clean up a little later once Sylvie has had time to wake up, and I'll go downstairs and get some breakfast.
Okay, Raphael.
Yes.
Now, yeah, Raphael. So you don't, on your own, you don't see anything with that name, but you do see a couple people going to work, some people, running food stands very early, so you have abilities to gather information.
Alright. Yeah, I guess he'll just start asking around.
Yeah, so you come to a person. They're selling selling jams and jellies on a cart, just walking down the street trying to hawk their merchandise. It's an aged-looking woman just pushing along her cart. Do you approach?
He will.
Ah, good morning.
Morning, ma'am.
Looking to buy some preserves?
I might be willing to grab a few. I actually had a question for you. I'm looking for a place someone mentioned.
Oh, an information trade, I see.
Yeah,
What are you looking for, young man?
the tavern of some kind, someone mentioned swordfish something.
Well, if someone were to buy three jars of my jam for 5 copper lease, maybe my memory might get shaken up a little bit.
What jams do you have?
Oh, we got cherry, we got gooseberry, we have this strange Naraji style kelp jam. Not sure who eats this. Orange marmalade, apple butter, and strawberry.
I'll take a strawberry, orange marmalade, and apple. And
Alright, well.
he'll hand over 1 silver lease and keep the change.
You didn't get an apple butter. I was going to be so disappointed in you.
Well, now she's gonna look inquisitively. Now I'll keep my word on this, but if you don't mind, why is an upstanding young man like you looking for a place like that?
Oh, so it's one of those kind of places.
It's not the nicest. I wouldn't recommend it to any tourists.
There's someone there with some information that I'm trying to look into.
Well, whoever told you the name got it partially right. There's a swordfish on the sign. It's called the Tide Break Tavern, and one of those places that don't quite advertise itself too well over on the Iron Teeth docks. I heard something about you gotta prove yourself to get into those a password, or they might just be rumors, but be careful if you're gonna go in there.
It's called a what?
The Tide Break Tavern. It's got a swordfish right in the front of the building. Big
says-
one too.
Found where again?
The Iron Teeth Docks.
All right. Well, thank you.
No, not a problem. Thank you for your purchase, and you have a lovely day.
You too.
Keep the jar.
All right, yeah.
Why does this preserves woman know about this place?
You gotta make a delivery there every week.
Oh no,
People
Toma, he only paid enough for one question.
Yeah. This was going to be by Speak with Dead rules, too, so any question would have counted. So, Raphael, you find that this place doesn't quite serve breakfast. The menu's kind of stagnant, but they do have coffee.
Oh, at the Tiebreak Tavern?
No. Oh, you're going straight there? I'm talking
No.
to the
That's
rest
why
of
I
them.
was confused.
Yeah, no, at the Copper Kettle. It's they have like teas and coffees and stuff for people to start their mornings, but they're not quite a breakfast joint.
He'll take a tea.
As Raphael walks in with a small cloth wrapped parcel under his arm, glistening a little bit, having taken care of his horse and such.
He's also covered.
You see
in
the party
sweat.
just yeah, that's why I said glistening.
Yeah.
As you guys notice him walk in, as you started wondering where he was.
Not everyone ask all at once now.
Yeah, he's gonna sit down if no one asks. He ain't telling.
Couldn't find
Raph, how
any
was your
trees,
run?
Raphael.
What?
Couldn't find any trees.
Well, there's not typically many in the city, so I just went for. Kind of checks the time. He goes, "Well, I ran a lot, so however far I could get in 2 hours. At my speed, probably pretty far."
And you ran the entire time.
Pretty much. I mean, I stopped to ask a woman a question, and I stopped to, make sure that Schneider was groomed and fed for the day. Besides that, yeah.
Did you get lost along the way? Have to stop for directions?
No, actually, I was asking a woman about that one tavern that we learned about with the
Interesting.
swordfish.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I got a name, description, and it's not a nice place. Which, not surprised by.
Considering the type of folk who seem to be dwelling in a place like that, yeah, not surprising at all. But I suppose it's something we could stop by, perhaps another day. Sounds like this procedure is going to be taking all day. Speaking of, actually, did everyone come to an agreement then?
What procedure? Good morning, by the way. Oh,
Okay.
The
Sylvie.
bloodletting and flogging required to remove the
What?
marks from us.
Don't believe flogging was mentioned.
I
I thought he said
Believe it was leeching
was gonna
and
just
bloodletting.
lean over
Okay.
to Sylvie. Did they mention this to you at all?
oh,
Okay. So about
what are they doing?
this fun day and plan you all have for us.
I
Blocking
thought
and
we mentioned it last time. If we wanted to
Yeah,
get those marks off of
woo.
us, we were going to have to undergo a bit of a procedure, it would seem.
And what foretell would that procedure take exactly?
That sounds like it would take all day. They'd be draining us of the magic, and honestly, it's not really my area of expertise. Lucian, can you back me up on this? Does this all seem magically sound to you?
Some kind of sigils needed to be placed upon us. They were going to use, I think, leeches to drain something.
they use a lot of cleric-based magic. AJ, would I have an understanding of that enough?
Probably a lot of chanting.
Disadvantaged Arcana check. Why not? We'll give you a shot.
Do I
Okay.
know anything about this?
Normal religion or Arcana check for the wolf.
13.
Cool, I'm gonna do this one. 19.
Oh,
Hey.
Well, you know how magic is essentially the soul energy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not unheard of to use leeches to drain the blood. Impurities are in the blood. There could be. You can tell this is clearly biomantic magic. Nothing you guys are specialized in. So, best I can tell you is it's not unsound, and they seemed confident about it.
I think it will
It
be using
seems-
some kind of biomancy.
Seems reasonable, I believe.
Do we have to?
Yeah.
No, you don't have to.
Do these
It was
not
offered
work?
to us, though.
As long as you have those marks on you, the phase where the hags we're looking into will be able to find us if we get too close.
So these
I
don't
believe
work.
it is intended
And
to
then the
be-
fact of taking the
Right.
bracelet off, they would be draining your life force from you.
I believe it is that they will possibly get a sense we are nearby even with these bracelets on.
Maybe we could.
Raphael?
set-
Yes.
Roll me a general intelligence, because you're a smart, logical guy a lot of the time.
9.
You just came off a really long run, you're still gassed, and you have a bundle full of jelly.
So, I'm not doing that.
Why not? You afraid of the leeches?
I mean, that's definitely part of it, yes.
Well, at the fault you there. But, I mean, it would be safer for if we all did it. Not that you have to by any means, but... Look, hags are fearsome creatures. I'll take any advantage we can get ourselves.
Look, the process
Well.
seems very involved, and I'd rather not go through it.
From the sound of it, this is intended to be some sort of, and he does air quotes, reward for our work with the witch in locating their lost brother. And there's a possibility you could get some other kind of reward, and sort of just looks at Sylvie and Raphael. Perhaps having some of us with and some of us without the marks could be advantageous in some way.
Okay, great. Sounds good to me.
After all, if they are detecting some of us nearby, they will not detect the others sneaking around behind them.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm down to be a distraction.
My middle name's not bait for nothing.
Is it really?
No.
Oh,
No, but I make great
That's-
bait.
I got a bait and switch.
It's not
Oh.
bait for nothing, I see.
Your whole middle name is not bait for nothing.
Alright. Sylvie? Hello?
yeah.
Alright, are you considering it then? Or are you opting out as well?
If it's okay, I'd like to not. But so we're dealing with this one hag here, right?
Either her or anything once she is taken on for whatever her job is out here. Remember, we haven't even run into any of the hags yet, just people they've sent to do things in areas.
The Holy Lanterns also want in the hag spawn we can capture alive for
Yes.
some reason.
Are likely to interrogate them or
Torture.
some other reasons. Possibly.
I mean, if
Yeah,
we're just gonna say it.
Did you see their establishment?
I
They have
kind of
scary
assumed
hanging
it was
cages.
implied. I thought it was implied with the questioning angle, but yes.
To be honest, I don't know a whole lot about hag spawn. I do not know if they are willing participants, but at the same time, I feel as if any we run into, the option is going to be either we bring them to the Hall of Lanterns or we kill them. At least until the hags are taken care of.
Remember, the reward is 150 gold lease per head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's just not sure how morally culpable we are in that case, depending on how willing they are.
I'm just making sure all the information's on the table for everybody.
As morally culpable as you think.
How morally culpable does a 30 gold paycheck get you? Put you?
30 gold. You can do a lot with 30 gold.
I
Yeah.
just realized I have proficiency in garrotes. I should get some.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm probably not gonna, if that's okay. Raphael's not gonna level. We and Lucian and Einar are going to.
I believe so.
Okay, nice. And Lowell, which way are you leaning?
As part of the concursum, I do not like the idea of being tracked constantly. It makes my job very hard.
And if we think that they're tracking us, Raphael and I will just run really, really far ahead.
Yeah, we'll just both jump on the horse.
And
From the sounds of what Warden Silas Crow said, it will not be an issue when we are out and about, but if we are going to make any sort of move to approach and deal with one of the hags, there is a possibility they will know we are coming, so we may want to take that into consideration.
Okay.
So you will not need to go ahead of us when we are on the road.
Okay, good to know. I'd miss you guys.
We'd have to start thinking up of games.
Oh, I mean, we could just do that anyway. That would be very fun.
Yeah, no, he's got a point there. Got a point there.
Huh?
Well, they don't serve
Right,
breakfast
well.
here. So,
just imagine a situation where Raphael's like, "Ooh, we could play How Many Hydras," and Laura's just like behind Sylvie, just like head across, like, no.
Oh my gosh.
1 head, 2 head, 3 head, 4.
She just burst into tears. Ida, before you go for your elite spa treatment, what's your favorite color?
It's a tough one. Probably say. Honestly, I'm most partial to red.
Okay, that works great. Thank you.
So, not interrupting, Raphael slides a paper over to Lucian.
Would you two not like to come with us to get any sort of other reward they might offer you instead of the treatment?
I'm not sure they'll offer another reward, but I mean, I guess we could ask.
You did participate in the witch hunt. They seemed pretty adamant that you were owed something.
Ooh, I can tell
Yes,
them how I'm
it's-
the one who stabbed her and threw the eye and killed her. That may make them happy with us.
Especially since you do not cast magic.
Yeah. It was really
Sylvie,
gross,
if you
though.
enter the building, you will feel sick.
This just sucks. These guys just suck more and more.
First the witches, now this.
In before they ask Raphael to join them.
Would you like a silly hat?
Boy, would I!
It comes with 3 interchangeable buttons.
If I'm gonna feel, yeah, I'll join you guys. I might feel sick going in, but you guys will probably feel sicker after the process is done, so you might need a helping hand.
Lucian will
day is
look at
going
the
to suck.
Rapson.
I wonder if this is like an apothecary visit where we should not eat before.
He crumples the paper and throws it at you, Raph.
Why? Why?
Lowell reaches for the
Mean.
paper.
you
If
unfold
Lowell
it?
uncrumples it, is it gonna say good morning, Raphael?
He does.
He just stares at it. Looks at Adelition. I believe you dropped this.
I did not.
No, I very clearly saw you drop it from your hand very violently toward Raphael.
Do you guys want to get leeched? Should we go walk you guys to go get leeched? Oh wait,
I say we
Raphael's
go
at
get
breakfast.
leeched.
Okay, no food.
After breakfast, maybe.
Sylvie and
Probably.
Raphael can eat.
Okay.
No, we can eat. We can eat. They should do it on a full stomach, lest they pass out.
Say, if you guys,
I said Sylvie and Raphael could eat.
say, if you guys don't want
Oh.
to, Sylvie, I just bought. He pulls out the jams onto the table.
What?
We got some strawberry jam, some apple butter, and orange marmalade. I want to try the orange marmalade personally.
Well, I'll take some of that too, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Now, do you like pull out some ration bread and use that, or do you just take
No,
2 spoons and go in?
I think Raphael's gonna, on the way there, gonna find a place that sells bread, like fresh bread.
Oh yeah, fresh loaf of bread is 1 copper lease, done and dusted.
Yep. And then, yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
there's
they
a fresh,
devour that
warm.
thing.
Let's say fresh, warm, crusty. Like you could make audible crackles with your hands. Baguette.
He drives one of those.
Best kind.
Put some orange marmalade on there for both him and for Sylvie, and then they just kind of split it.
Yeah, as you make the slice, you get it, you sit down, you cut it into slices, and you dip it like chips. There is an audible crackle as you see the steam rise out from when the bread is split. It is fluffy, but with a nice, hard, crunchy crust. And as you bite down, the audible the sweet, citrusy marmalade spreads over your tongue as it melts in contact with the hot, fresh bread. A nice sugary sensation fills your bodies with morning energy.
They're really good.
Oh, I like it. Oh, can I have a little more?
Yeah. You can put a little more on.
I should probably do.
Anyways, you guys are getting leeched, right?
It does appear to be the plan.
So,
Well, no time like the present.
So, as you head to the familiar black stone facade of the Hollow Lantern Hall, their wrought iron gate is before you once more, and as you step forward on it, the door opens. Let me just get my description tabs open. I have many of these tabs, so lo siento. Sylvie, how do you feel about this very intimidating building with just crows dotting this facade?
Not good. Like, not good at all. I think there's just this kind of she's like, well, you can't judge a book by its cover, and then there's like a menacing like core, and she's like, I don't feel good about this place. I don't feel good about this place. And it's kind of like thinking about like, are they comfortable living here? Did they feel comfortable? And what sort of building you make for yourself when you want yourself to be on edge all of the time? And what sort of person that makes, you know?
So, as you step forward, Sylvie, I'm just gonna do something for you. Her hand reaches out to touch the gate. Lucian, would you stop her?
Yes. No,
Oh.
Sylvie.
Can we not just go in?
No, we are currently being magically detected and checked over.
Is Bobbin gonna be okay in here, actually? He's in my bag.
I don't think they'll have any issue with Bobbin, considering their resentment is directed towards those and their misuse of magic on the natural order of the world.
I think that was more a case to wonder if Bobbin's innate magic will be suppressed.
Yeah, that one.
Did you get
That
Bob in the holy
would-
water?
No, we went to bed.
What? No.
I was with you the whole time, Raphael. When
I
would
thought
I
you may
have
have.
done
I
that?
thought you may have done it after you went to bed, like a night soak.
Like I woke up and I went into the holy church and I stole their water and I came back and I healed
thought we
Bob and went back
bought
to bed.
So the door swings open as an adult human woman with a scarred over white milky eye, shoulder length brown hair, in that traditional witch hunter's garb I had shown you, the buckled hat, the leather armor, crossbow at each side. She just walks out of it, looks down at you. This woman looks like she has seen hell. She's just, You must be that group who seeks to be purified. Very well. Weapons, please.
Raphael will hand over his weapons.
And magical artifacts.
Hands those over as well.
Yeah, just turn stuff off over, similar how he did it before.
Yeah, Lowell does as well, but as he's doing that, he sort of just looks at Bobbin. Are they going to have an issue, or should they stay outside?
She's going to look. Do you take Bobbin out of the bag, or because he's just chilling in the bag? It didn't. For all she sees, you just pointed to Sylvie.
He doesn't know what Bobbin is exactly, so.
Well, I know, but like Bobbin's not out. That's the thing.
Sylvie, perhaps they should see Bobbin. I do not know how he would react.
Okay. And she kind of puts down her bag and she kind of opens up. She's like sewed in, like she's got a little bobbin, pouch that's been in there from day one. And she takes Bobbin out of it. He's still wearing the cute little coat.
She's just going to blink one of her eyes because the other one doesn't quite work. Appraisingly, as she looks down at you. The more you look at her, the more scars you begin to notice. And at her gait, possibly one of her legs is prosthetic. She looks at you with appraising eyes as her scarred eye just glows a brief orange. It's a celestial being. It should not feel any more adverse effects.
Well, it's a plant, but okay.
You are Are you so ignorant of the companion you hold in your own bag? Interesting.
I'm not ignorant about him. We're best friends.
Come with me.
Lucian
she
pulls out a
leads you
water skin
into-
and sips from it while looking away.
Well, okay.
Do you follow inside,
Yes.
or do...
We'll go.
Yeah.
I didn't know if Sylvie was getting any heebies-jeebed.
Oh, she's getting heebie-sheep the whole time. This sucks to be here. This, especially when the kind of like sick feeling starts to set in. But like, she's not gonna abandon her boys.
Yeah, you do feel sick as you cross the threshold. Once again, you see from the ceiling skeletons and cages hanging from the ceiling. Jars of different biological samples litter a wall. Certain preserved heads of these gnarled figures mounted on the opposite wall, right above training dummies that some people tend to be working on. These wicked-looking altars in the back of the room, primarily to Uther and to Enfian. As you are led down a spiral staircase, as she just says, "So I take it all 5 of you will be undergoing purification."
These 3.
Understood. As she's going to lead you guys into what essentially looks like a dungeon, and just has you remove any arms, armor, and effects before you enter the chamber.
Okay.
Huck Quain starts removing stuff.
And as you're all naked, except for Sylvie and Raphael,
Raphael's just like a marine. His eyes is like, oh fucking lord.
We don't even get to keep our underwear.
Raphael,
Nope.
if you bathe with us,
Damn,
you're going to be the first
full hog.
person to
No gown.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I'm learning
Yeah.
a lot about you guys today, and I really didn't want to learn any of this.
If you do
going
not want
look
to
at-
see it, do not look.
She's going to
I'm
look
not.
at Sylvie and Raphael and just calmly say, "This will take them 8 hours if they're
Oh.
strong.
Ooh. Okay.
You are free to wait here, but I fear your small companion will not last very long in our sanctum."
Is Sylvie just kind of shaking like a chihuahua and looking sick?
Mm-hmm.
So the group suggested, and I'm not sure because they were the only ones who talked to you. Me and her weren't here. If we're not getting the treatment, is there any reward we get for killing the witch with them?
She looks at
It's
you,
fine.
Raphael.
I speared it through the head.
I heard you were the one who dealt the final blow. I'm sure if you are willing to wait in the main hall, I may speak to Warden Silas and see about something for you.
Alright. How about then we'll do that, and then we'll be on our merry way while you guys get through your treatment.
Seems
Oh, that's
fine.
fine by me.
I just imagine Loa and I are just standing there, arms crossed, bored.
You are each led into these rooms with wooden doors with bars on the front to look through by these unseen hooded figures. And Raphael and Sylvie, as you go up the stairs, you see your friends disappear. On your skin, painted in this thick blue paint, are these unseen sigils. And yes, they paint over your fur.
Okay.
And they are painting all over, and you are suddenly shackled to a table.
Are the shackles really necessary?
The hooded figures do not respond.
You don't seem the talkative sort, Lowell.
Oh, you're in different rooms.
Oh,
Oh.
never mind.
You're alone, too.
Oh.
I bet they'll be speaking in tongues at some point, writhing on the table, or this is going to be very boring.
As the older-looking woman you hear her from the hallway. Save your energy. You will be lucky to come out of this conscious. Don't die. As you hear her walking away. And you are suddenly in the dark, covered in tons and tons of biting, stinging, sapping leeches. Let me change my music, actually.
Yeah, this is a bit too happy and normal, AJ.
I don't know, you're not really
Rid of
supposed to
that.
feel leeches.
These ones you do.
Oh.
The whole point of leeches is that you're not supposed to feel them.
These ones you do.
Except the
By the way,
concept.
if anyone under the leech treatment has spell slots or is under a magical effect of any kind, nuh-uh.
Yeah, that's
What, all my
exactly what I
spell slots are
figured.
gone?
Gone, and any magical effects you may be under, gone.
Oh yeah, when I heard draining the magic, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna have spell slots today.
Eh.
So
I don't know
sort
how
of
much we're gonna be
illusions-
doing today, anyways.
Any sort of illusions, disguises, enchantments, gone.
I don't think I'm under any.
We're not
Oh,
going
but
to
the spell
discuss it
slots
out.
is going.
We're not discussing it out loud. And as you feel the world begin to fade away, you do all writhe against the chains. Lucian the most, then Lowell, and then Einar, as they're taking more from the former two. And everyone who is not Einar, mute your mics.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, okay, just making sure everyone was. So, Einar,
Hello.
as you begin to be put in this cold sweat, weakened state, your arms thrashing against steel chains. I need you to roll me an athletics check. That's the only thing you hear is these tongued languages you do not understand.
Certainly. Good old athletics. That's an 11.
Ah. Not a ton. You don't do great. As you just thrash and thrash and thrash and thrash, what would be going through your mind as you feel the strength you pride yourself on leaving your body?
There is a palpable sense of fear. There is the knowledge of what the blood loss will actually do to him physically, knowing that. But there's an greater uncertainty of the ritual itself. This sort of magic is not that well known to him.
No. Alright. As the conscious world begins to fade, your mind blinks in and out of reality as you feel the world shatter apart beneath you and slowly begin to reform. You find yourself in a body that's not quite your own. You find yourselves on the battlements of the Silver Gate. The black stone warm to your touch as it absorbs heat from the spring sunlight. A nice breeze wafts through the air as you hear the sound of birds and civilians trying to enter the city. The clinking of your chainmail beneath your tabard provides quiet ambiance to your patrol across the battlements. In your hand is but a halberd. And as you look onto the horizon, leaning on your weapon, the sky suddenly begins to grow dark. What would you be thinking?
Is this a natural darkness, or is this is this a storm cloud? Is this just sudden shade? I look up. I feel as though I'm not where I thought, but this doesn't feel wrong.
As you look up, you see a silver underbody and a pair of wings darken the sky, almost as if a cloud is moving in front of the sun. You hear this ear-piercing, glass-shattering roar as it flies past you. Roll an athletics check to stay standing using a man-at-arms character sheet. It should be under humanoid.
Is that humanoid? There we go. Okay.
Until I tell you otherwise, this is the sheet you'll be using.
Understood, sir. Athletics. As a natural 20 for a 25.
Alright, you are able to hold yourself still as the sudden rush of something flying quickly above you does not push you down. You hear something else. You hear people begin to panic. Man the ballista! Everyone, to your stations! Get the civilians out of here! Orders being shouted non-stop. You look down as people are beginning to run around in panic. Is there anything you do in that situation?
Well, I've never been one for ballistas, but there's people down there. I'm going to try to head down, and I'm going to try to guide civilians away from whatever this thing is. I need to get away from the gates, away from the ballistas. That would be its target.
All right. As you run across the battlements, roll a perception.
12.
You look upon the horizon and see an oncoming mass. Sorry, hold on. You hear footsteps approaching faster and faster and closer in high volume. As you look out on the horizon, you see a horde of these dragon-like humanoids. Not quite dragonborn, something more savage and monstrous looking. They're all clad in armor and wielding weapons.
Did it look like everyone else has seen those as well on there? I'm
Yes.
assuming I'm not the only man-at-arms above there.
Correct. There are a couple people there. Some people trying to get to ballistas only to be shot by blasts of elemental energy. Icicles sticking out of their bodies, slowly turning red as they melt.
I think in this situation here, Einar, or whoever he is at this point, is going to continue to try to head down, try to get to the civilians, because getting to the ballista seems like a very quick way to end up dead.
Alright, just give me one moment.
And dead men can't really fight.
Nope. As suddenly these burning explosions of flame pepper the walls. Would you get to the side of that is the city is on, or the outside of the gate?
The civilians are on the inside, right? Or are they
On
like
both
in between?
sides.
On both sides.
Would
he be
trying
able
to
to
get through the portcullis?
Yeah, would he be able to get on the outside of the walls?
Yep, you'd be jumping down regardless.
Yeah.
If you want to get there fast. So why don't you roll me an athletics or acrobatics check to make that vaulting?
Sure. 15.
Alright. You're able to get there, and I'm going to take you to a map, and I'll have to put Raphael somewhere in the background just so the stream can see it.
Yeah.
Alright, let me switch over.
Raphael. So I'm going to make this the active. Most of y'all will not be able to see this if for the players, but that is how it be.
I am seeing a black void.
Really, I have token vision on. Hold on.
There we go.
Yep, just setting things up. Sorry about that. I didn't do it ahead of time because I wasn't sure what side of the wall you'd be on.
Fair enough. Oh. Oh, they did.
Mm-hmm. As there's a hail of crossbow bolts coming toward you. Let me just get more people. As approaching you is a couple of these such dragonoid people. I don't know. As you see other guardsmen just rushing at the front of it, I'm going to need you to roll initiative now.
Alright.
Let me just create a thing.
Yep. Did that roll? Oh, did. No? Ah, that's a Selkis initiative right there.
Alright, so first is going to be this half-dragon soldier who's going to run to this guardsman and raise his long sword, roaring out, his red scales glowing in the sun as he cleaves down. Thankfully, this guardsman is able to quickly parry with his light shield, almost breaking under the pressure. This guardsman is going to essentially buy time for this commoner to run as he thrusts a spear forward, getting deflected by the half-dragon. As this commoner just begins to scream in fear, as this one is going to try to rebuff. His spear thrusting and just deflecting off this thing's breastplate. This one seems to point at you and walk toward you, running with his longsword drawn. He's going to thrust at your stomach. For an 8. God damn me.
Oh, damn. I didn't even see that one get rolled.
Oh, they're all in self, that's why.
As I quickly knock it to the side as he charges in.
This commoner is going to try to run past you into the gate, and as they do, you just see this dragon begin to laugh a monstrous laugh as it's going to cleave that commoner in two.
Oh, 23. Good God.
Sliced across the waist as they run by, and it just laughs, smoke trailing out from its nostrils. It's your turn.
Damn it. We are going to attempt to take our halberd, actually, and take a swing on him. He's left himself open. Let's see if we can capitalize on it.
Yeah.
For an
As
11.
he's quickly able to just deflect it off of you, he's just going to lock blades with you. His sulfuric-smelling breath, horrible to the nose, in his deep, awful voice. Kneel before dragonkind once more.
I don't care to have to kneel again.
As this one is going to just grab the guard by the lapel and breathe out a torrent of fire. Yeah, this guard is absolutely just ashes as it falls. The stench of boiling blood ripe in the air. And this one is going to just be a little bit more conservative and attempt to slash at that guardsman. And this one is able to hold his own a little bit as he just deflects off the shield and he just shouts "fight back" over and over, which he will do. Scoring a hit, actually, as he pierces the dragon's shoulder and the half-dragon just looks at it and begins to chuckle. How you were having a very peaceful day until this moment. How do you feel?
I feel shocked. I'm filled with the same uncertainty I had back in the ritual. The feelings sort of bleeding over as this, whatever this is, has completely subsumed my reality. I don't know how it's going to end. All I know is I have to fight.
You're flooded with the memories of having been in a similar situation. The dragons haven't been here for over a decade. You thought you were free when Bertrand de Saintes had freed Cote, but it seems they weren't done yet, as I'm going to take a longsword attack against you. An unfortunate 8. How do you respond?
As we lock blades and he attempts to pull back, going for a thrust, I move to the side, quickly stepping out of the way as I attempt an overhead myself here, readying my halberd.
Add a +1 for resolve.
Alright. Another 11.
Unfortunately, this half-dragon is starting to become your match, but something about your muscles just begin to kick into memory. I want you for free to click knockdown, as something about your body just takes over. Actually, I'm going to modify that because I didn't get to. Oh, well, no, that was still the worst. As you do attempt to shove them down, and they are able to hold firm, almost losing their footing. And this half-dragon does run over to attempt to grab this commoner and attack them, to which this guard will use his reaction to grant me disadvantage. it still is too much, as another innocent soul has fallen down to its blade as this dragon just begins to grab its fallen body and eat. As this guard is overwhelmed, this dragon's going to try to take the advantage of his shock and horror. Finally able to score a cut, causing a major bloody wound, as the air is full of death. And once more, as he will not go down, as his resolve stands firm for a natural 20. He is able to deal a significant blow to this dragon, as this dragon will just shout into your face, "Just lie down like a good dog. I'll make it quick." A 20 for 9.
Definitely hit.
Yep. As that slashes right into your side. How do you react in such a hopeless situation? Remember that you are a loyal soldier of House Blackwell.
I made an oath to stand in defense of this city and its people, and I will see it done!
Go ahead and hit with advantage.
Alright. Add that. 18 for 8.
Absolutely hit. Where do you hit this dragon?
This time, from the overhead swing, we try to pull back and instead go for a gash across the chest here, swinging underhanded. As we're not able to obviously do a ton of damage with it against this foe, but we're able to leave a nice scar across his chest.
Yeah, these things seem to transcend the realms of mortal men, as this pained, screech-like roar emanates from it as smoke appears from its nose. And this one will just let loose and attempt to take out this guard, as it is just at its mouth full of this commoner's arm. This guard is able to hold his own, as you just hear him say, "For House Blackwell and for Leon." A tender sentiment. Brave words for a dead man. As he is just eviscerated. As all this death is thought around you, you see out in the distance a bright white flame encompass the attacking dragon that flew over your head. Do you hold your resolve?
Saying that the dragon is now enveloped in flame?
A white hot flame, like blinding. Not the ones in front of you, the large full dragon.
Yeah. I made an oath, and I will hold this gate. Against monsters like you who fight only to consume everything in your path.
As this one speaks, suddenly, a roar of a shot streaks through the air, and a large ballista bolt collides with this dragon, dealing 39 piercing damage, completely eviscerating him. Your resolve starting to make the world seem just a little bit brighter. But let's see how long it lasts. 21 scores a cut right at your side.
I let out a scream of pain as I'm being slowly chopped apart by this dragon soldier. A pain that I'm not sure entirely, AJ, how much of Einar is really in this man right now. With how acquainted this pain is.
Roll,
but there...
using Einar stats, roll a wisdom check.
Okay. Just a check?
Yep, raw.
That is an 11.
You feel out of body during this experience. Best I can give you.
It's not really like I'm there, but I feel it, but it's not quite right.
Yes, you do not feel fully one with this body. But
Yeah.
let's see what your resolve does as he scores a cut across your leg.
Well, let's see how we do it.
Advantage.
Oh, yep, let me hit that. 21.
For 11, as you just cause this dragon to kneel.
We bring
As
back
he
the
lets out
spear
this cry. Make another attack.
with the halberd.
Yep.
Yes. 21.
21 for 6. As you cause this thing to drop its sword, and it just looks up at you with defiant eyes. As it's starting to spark into its mouth. I will ask you what you plan to do right now. There's nothing between them and the gate, except for you. You can see this thing about to breathe fire.
I am going to attempt to lunge at it and use all of my weight, the halberd, everything, to try to redirect the fire away from the gate.
Alright, roll an athletics, and I will contest you.
Seven.
8. As even weak, it just looks you dead in the eye and laughs. This dragon, seemingly eager to watch how this plays out, leans on its sword, as this is going to let out a fire breath. I'll let you use a reaction to get out of the way, or you may choose to stand your ground.
You know what? I'm gonna choose to stand my ground. Fuck it, we ball.
Alright, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
14.
Unfortunately, right as you hold ground, looking it dead in the eye, you feel this searing pain wash over you. Your body on fire, your flesh bubbling and bones charring. But as everything stops, you hear a piercing howl of a wolf. As suddenly you as Einar appear, seeing this scene paused in time. I will drag you onto the field.
There's a moment of just catching myself, taking deep breaths as I'm recovering from the feeling of being consumed in fire. I sort of end up in the recovery pose for a second there.
Mm-hmm.
Before looking around.
I will allow you time to walk around as Einar and observe the scene. If you touch something, nothing happens.
First thing I do is I look at the scene here. The fires themselves. I can't help but...
Go ahead.
I can't help but still feel the lingering sensation. Something I've long since been a bit more used to. The heat. The burning. One thing I've known before, plenty. But there it was fresh.
As you look upon this scene on the walls, you see the banners of House Blackwell. You know this is Coates Gate. As the banners just begin to burn, but the iron portcullis stands strong. This brawny soldier blocking the entire fire blast and stopping it from spreading. You hear out of the bushes a lower, deeper howling, almost like a starved growl. You have heard this before. Primarily, you have heard it when you at that abandoned fort.
The hairs on my neck stand on end as I realize sort of what has happened and how I'm here. I scan to the bushes, I look over at the scene with the dragon and the ballista, I scan to the sky as well, seeing the dragon consumed in this blinding light. Everything's still frozen.
The world begins to take on a grayscale as all color drains. The only thing that begins to move is blood from these bodies, coalescing into this runic circle. And out of it, walking a humanoid figure in black, wolf-adorned armor, holding a large greatsword that looks more like a fang, etched with runic symbols, decorated with blood and bone, than it does an actual blade. As it looks at you, snarling, its sword bigger than you, as it holds it into the ground and points at you.
You again. What is the meaning of this slaughter that you've shown me?
It just laughs and howls. Death comes for all, little wolf pup.
I have known this for many years. And I start slowly drawing my own sword. But why have you sought me now?
You bring it where you go. I love it. As it's going to advance toward you, holding its sword, and you get to roll initiative as Einar this time. Ooh. Seven.
12.
It merely holds out a clawed, gauntleted hand and waves you forward. Test your steel.
So be it then. I move forward just a bit. And assuming we're in initiative order here.
Mm-hmm. It's your turn.
It's my turn. Well, Einar is going to attempt to do his standard thing initially.
Yep. What is your stance like? What is your mood when this thing finally speaks to you for the first time in your life?
He is extremely cautious. He was essentially just put through a nightmare scenario in which he was burned alive, effectively, and now is waking up to find an old enemy he thought long lost to him. He is in an extremely defensive position at first. His sword is drawn high, ready to move to block anything with the blade, hoping to redirect it rather than bear the full brunt of it.
Mm-hmm.
As he does, but knowing that the creature seems to be willing to let him make the first move, he is going to move in and close the distance and attempt to make a swipe against it.
Go ahead.
A natural 20 for 20 damage.
Spectacular.
As the blade itself also becomes enveloped in this reddish lightning after the fact.
It begins to let out a howling laugh as it just looks at you. Red eyes through the helmet, steam coming through the face mask. You've grown. As it readies its sword, raising it with one hand as it brings it down to cleave upon you. 24. This damage is not resisted, by the way.
Ah, I see. Yeah,
As
that's definitely gonna hit.
Through your very being, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Let me do that. 7.
You have suffered one mortal wound.
Oh boy, I don't know what those do.
It says it right in the thing.
Oh, I see.
So that's the first attack. Now the second.
It gets more.
As it's going to, again, it only bothers using one hand as it gives a reckless swipe. Oh, there's something I forgot to tell you. But you crit, so we're not going to change anything.
Mm-hmm.
Until I say every attack on either side is made with advantage.
Oh, okay.
As it hits you with a forehand, and now it backhands its large, jagged fang. Once more, an 18.
We will attempt to parry this.
Yeah, let's see if you can survive it.
Sadly, no.
As would that kill you? Remember, you don't. This is not cut in half.
Yeah, let me see. So the original one did 20. We had... Actually, yeah, he deals exactly enough to bring me to 0. Exactly enough.
As you find yourself still conscious... Oh.
We get one last strike against him.
Yes, but
Because of the magical
fall
weapon.
Unconscious, but yes, you do.
Oh, I don't fall unconscious?
As in, you're not unaware, so all your triggers still happen, but like you're still like aware.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I think the wording is also if you're reduced to 0 hit points. So
correct.
Yeah. So we get one more swing. Here. Oh wait, with advantage, right? Forgot about that.
All with advantage.
18.
Just
for 10.
hit.
You
As it seems to just laugh as it doesn't even attempt to block you. You may speak.
You are not stopping me. Not again. As he is going to fall.
Now against an unconscious creature, it's an auto crit, right?
Yes.
So first we see if I hit. Not great,
Yes.
but I can do another 1, 2, 3. For a total of 21 damage as it just slashes across your chest. Roll that last con save, please.
Okay.
Nothing about the
10.
Cool. Good to know. As you find yourself woken up, strapped to that table again. With an aching pain in your chest, it is hours later. As the room is full of smoke and buckets of blood. You look down with your magical elf eyes, and you see a brand new scar that goes from your shoulder all the way down to your ribs.
Is
You
it
are it's not currently bleeding, but it looks like it is fresh closed.
I don't know if anyone else would be up by now, AJ, but if they were, could I ask for a perception to see if they would hear Einar screaming?
Disadvantaged you may. They may attempt to hear your bloody scream.
Yeah. Would you guys like to hear a blood-curdling scream in the dungeon? From the other two here. Well, AJ, you set the DC.
I will say they hear a scream, but they cannot do anything about it, as they are essentially stamina 0 right now.
Yeah, this is just that one. You just hear a big scream in the dungeon.
And this is a great time to take a break, actually.
Yeah, this is well-timed.
We'll let people think about this. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. Toma, the horn's your job again.
Alright.
So, while this was happening, Raphael and Sylvie. I assume you don't stay there for that full time, do you?
No, I think we get the reward if we get one and then leave.
So, that imposing woman just walks back down the stairs, and her gaze seems to look through you as she holds out a cloth bundle. And she will say, "Well, it took a significant amount of resources to purge the filth from your companions. But we have decided, since you are the one who did such an act, to give you this."
Oh, thank you. He'll look, see what it is.
A wooden stake.
Huh.
Do be careful. It is soaked in our greatest holy water. It is good for one use. It'll strike true against any undead or other magical filth. Essentially, against magic beings or undead, it does 2d4 instead of the normal 1d4 and strikes with advantage.
This could be useful. Would this be good against the hag?
Yes, it should strike it down quite easily, and it will suffer for it.
If you have holy water, are we allowed to buy some?
It is not for sale, little magic user. And if you
Funny.
mean it for your damaged celestial, ours is of a different nature.
Oh. Well, it was a nice try. Thank you anyway. And also, my name is Sylvie. Hi, what's your name?
The right one. My name is Dame Genevieve Holt. Raphael, you know Dame is the female equivalent of a knight.
His eyes widen at that and he goes, should I be addressing you as a title? If you have preference to one?
You do not currently need to address me outside of this conversation unless we will see you again.
Understood.
I think they
Now-
quickly leave.
Yeah.
You be on your way. Oh yeah, Toma, that reminds me. Lucian, Einar, Lowell, any of you who had unlocked the ability to take the vampire feat, now you haven't.
What? Whoa, it's gone.
Your one
Yep.
chance, Selkis. Well, no, you could do it again.
You can take
Yeah,
necro
there's always a
damage.
chance. Yeah.
And as you guys do that, I'm gonna change the music because you don't need this for stepping on the beach.
Just grab your throat with an inflict wounds. There you go.
So you guys walk outside, and suddenly Sylvie can breathe right again.
Oh, okay.
Sylvie,
Okay. Yeah?
I don't want to go back in there ever.
No, I don't either. I really don't. I really thought I was like, maybe I could just lay down and, like, just curl up and perish. It felt bad. Like, it felt bad in my bones.
Oh, in your bones?
Yeah, like,
Oh.
like it felt like my blood vessels were weird. Like, ugh.
That does not sound healthy.
No, it was bad. Do you have any plans? Because I have plans.
I mean, I should probably go and figure out this whole night situation, or like, you know, not serfdom. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, back to your turnips, Raphael.
This whole
Probably.
squire business.
Yeah, you probably should go check up on that, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I think I'll start at the guard barracks. I don't think they'll let me approach a castle or anything. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna pick up the holy water. That should just be really quick. I'm just gonna buy some holy water, and then let Bobbin soak in it. And while Bobbin is soaking, I'm gonna I'm gonna buy some more fabric and get to work on Einar's clothing. I wanna make Einar's little noble clothing outfit since his birthday is coming up soon. I wanna have it all done in time, and I wanna put a lot of detail into it.
That's right. His birthday's coming up too. I should probably look for something now that we're still in the city.
Like this may be a good opportunity.
Yeah, I already got your present picked out, so now I just... Huh.
What?
Okay. Alright.
Oh, I gotta get dyed too. I gotta get dyed to put my little paws on you.
What?
Who wants to die?
I told you this at dinner. We get like some sort of dye or clay or something, and then you slap your hand on kind of people who have touched your life in some sort of way. I've gotta get to all of you.
He just kind of gets down very low and he goes, I need you to do me a favor when you do this.
Okay.
Just... You know how you're just supposed to like place your paw on someone and like make the mark, please just like slap everyone. Like
Just like real hard.
just real hard.
Raphael, they're going through like soul surgery right now.
Not right
You
now.
want to-
Not right. Maybe in a couple of days when they recover. But
Like on my birthday when they're
yeah,
better.
you get some
Like-
birthday slaps.
I
You like
could do
make it
that.
like in the most random times too, or like the most random spots.
I could do that. I could do that.
Like just, yeah.
Where am I gonna slap you?
I don't
probably gonna
know.
have to do your-
That's part of the fun of this.
I'm gonna have to do like your neck or your forehead because there's like none of you showing.
That is true. Yeah. I mean, I could like, I don't know, I could like lift up a pant legging and like put on like my calf or something, if that helps.
Yeah. It's wherever. It doesn't. Some people like to do it, like in a place like some people do like their kind of romantic partners. They do it kind of like over their heart. Some people do it
Aw.
on their back if you rely on them. Some people do it on their
Aw.
arm if they kind of give you strength. So I was probably gonna like put it on everyone's back or arms.
I can't have you put it on my back or arm.
Okay. She squints at you, but then she kind of moves on. I can do your head. You gave me a lot of knowledge.
Is this like a permanent mark?
You just,
Or-
No, you can wash it off, dude.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna have like a U-sized palm print like on the back of my head for the rest of my life.
Okay,
Oh,
but
the
like
back of
if
the head.
if I die tragically, you guys can all get little Sylvie paw print tattoos to remember me by.
That is a horrifying thing to think about, but we could. we definitely could.
We just kind of were at the evil tower. It's kind of the least ominous thing that's happened today.
We need to get away from this place. He's just gonna start.
True, let's go
standing
let's
up
go do our
and walking.
things.
All right, where to before Sylvie walks up to Raphael and goes Urukai? Really? No two towers? I see.
No, I laughed. I
I-
just forgot to press my push to it. Oh.
I think
Yeah.
I think Raphael will just go with Sylvie to grab the holy water, and then they'll probably split up.
All right, so I need a navigation or wayfinding check to. This city's a lot of streets.
So do we
Uh,
vote from both of us?
One of you with advantage. One of you or one of if one's proficient in
Um,
that, they can give advantage.
I can do it because Raphael's been to this city before.
If you let Sylvie crawl on your shoulder, she can be a little kind of like eye guide and kind of help you out.
He'll do that. Alright, so what do I roll for this, AJ?
Survival wayfinding if you have it.
I don't have wayfinding, so we'll just be survival. At advantage, right?
Because I'm helping
Sylvie,
this
are
little
profi-
seeing eye.
Are you proficient in survival, Sylvie?
Let me double check. I am not. Nope.
No.
Man, this is a... I think we're supposed to
No,
go
I definitely
right?
see it over there. I definitely
Oh, yeah,
see it
no.
over there.
Oh, yeah, no,
yeah.
the large creepy tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wait.
for an hour, you guys keep finding yourself back in front of Hollow Lantern Hall.
It's cursed. It's cursed. It's
cursed,
cursed.
it's
This is the
cursed.
fourth time we've been here, Raphael.
I'm not even sure how that's possible. We took an exact opposite route. I headed straight north.
There's just someone with a fruit cart, and who just says, "I've been watching you go up and down these streets, like for the past hour." You guys just say, one of you just says, "I got it." You do a hard pivot and you turn right around.
We got it.
We
and
had
then
it.
clearly we had it.
Where are you trying to go?
Temple with holy water?
What kind?
The
I don't
good kind.
Sylvie, what's Poppin's religion?
Papa, what's your religion?
Weak chimes.
I don't speak Bobbin.
No! Whichever one's related to more nature stuff.
There's only 9 of them. Do you guys not? As the fruit salesman just takes a bite, takes a long drag off his apple,
Wait, what?
and just says, "If you're looking for somewhere to purchase Rolana holy water, have you tried the Traveler's Hall?"
We can't get there, we're lost.
Wait.
You're just going to point to the opposite end of the street. That way. Don't turn around.
All right, we'll try it, but I'm not so certain. And he goes to start walking that way. And Raphael, thinking that we need to find a temple / this place for holy water, is going to start relying on blind luck through his faith to see if he can run into a temple of either Zidonia or to the place where he needs to go to get the holy water. Rolana. Either way.
Roll a d100.
This can only
You want
go
blind
well.
luck? Let's go. Let's gamer.
61's pretty good.
All right. So, Raphael, you know that cloth bundle you had the jellies in?
Yes.
You tie that around your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And you give Sylvie a blindfold as well.
Sylvie, this works every time.
Oh, I trust it. And she puts it on.
As you guys just sort of walk forward, you guys bumble for about an extra hour before falling into a cold stone floor.
Whoa!
As you hear a harp abruptly stop.
He'll take off his blindfold. Huh?
You are in a greenhouse.
Is there holy water here?
Yes?
Oh my, Sylvie, it
Buy
worked!
some?
It worked!
I take the blindfold off then.
Yeah, you're good with that. You can take it off.
Okay. She takes it off. Hello, can we please buy holy water?
How much?
2
I think it was 2 flasks, 2 bottles, yeah?
Yeah.
And how... What is this for?
Oh, here, kind of gets into her bag, takes out Bobbin.
It's for Bob.
This is for Bobbin. This is my little friend. He got injured and he needs to bathe in holy water.
Rilana's mane, you travel with a Loftus?
Well, his name is Bobbin.
Looks at it, looks at you.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, we travel together.
Tells the best jokes.
Do you understand him?
No.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
But I imagine he's funny.
If it's...
Oh, I bet so.
How about I do you one better? If you are willing
3
to leave
flasks
it
of holy
here
water.
in our greenhouse for the day, we are happy to purify your little corrupted celestial being.
If we do what?
Leave it in the greenhouse for the day so we might purify it of the corruption that it is suffering from.
Bobbin, would you be okay with that?
Chiming noises.
Okay. Well, please take very good care of him. I love him very, very much.
They'll show you what they're doing.
Oh, nice.
You look around, this place is nothing but plants, flowers, and religious iconography, as it is warm and humid in here, as they essentially plant it.
Oh, this makes sense.
He's in the ground now.
He's a plant.
They look like lotus blooms. They need this sometimes. As the soil is watered with nothing but holy water, he should be fine soon.
Okay, well, thank you
good.
very much.
Of course. Now, come here in about 4 hours' time, and he should be doing fine.
Okay, what was your name, by the way?
My name is Sister Julienne Evergreen.
Thank you, Miss Evergreen. This is really, really kind of you. We'll see you in 4 hours.
Yes, may Raylana bless your path.
Ditto. Is Raphael's gonna just walk out?
Same.
Confused with this
As
place.
you guys leave, the heart music immediately resumes.
What'd I tell you? 1 out of 10 times works every time.
I mean, that math sounds like it checks out to me.
Hey, got us here.
No, true. Okay, I'm gonna go buy that that fabric and then find a spot where I can sit down and work
Okay.
on the clothing. Will you be okay going to see about your whole night thing?
I mean, I'm gonna
Ooh,
throw open
splitting
that
up.
bush over there, and then I will be.
Ooh, splitting up.
Hmm?
Ooh, splitting up.
Boo splitting up? Is that what you're saying?
I said ooh. Oh,
Ooh,
question.
okay. Okay.
Here, you want some clove tea? It's good when you're feeling nauseous.
Sure.
She'll kind of find a spot to like sit down and kind of like brew a little tea and give it to him and give him a bit of a pat on the back before he goes.
Yes, unfortunately, Sylvie doesn't know tea reading, so she can't help you like Lucian can.
Raphael, listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to take this very seriously and believe me.
I always take you seriously. Go ahead.
You have a very good heart, and people would be very, very lucky to have you stand beside them or in front of them. You will be great as a knight.
Thank you for the tea. He's gonna just hand you back the cup.
You guys in compliments. I'll see you later.
See you later. You'll
Okay,
do great
so-
with the fancy clothes.
Oh, I will! And she goes.
So, Sylvie, just looking at what I can sell you here, I can sell you... These all come in 5 square foot increments. I got leather, cotton, linen, wool, and silk.
She'll probably take wool, leather, and silk.
5 square feet of each, or you want more?
How much is five square feet?
Of leather is 7 silver lease. Of wool is 4. And silk is 2 gold lease per 5 square feet.
I'll take 10 of each. Like
Now
10
that's
foot.
domestic silk. You can get it imported because Kalian and Naraji silk is better.
She definitely believes Kali's silk is better. She heard a guy talk about that and she believes him. But she thinks it really, if Einar wants to have a city in this place, having Leonian silk says something, you know?
Alright.
So I think she's going to stick with Leonian.
All right, so you have those prices. You may buy as you wish.
Thank you.
Raphael, now that you're alone.
Jumped by 20 people.
Hush, Ghost of Lucian. You're currently leeched. By 1 big one.
My blood, I need that.
Raphael, why is it a little dark right now? Oh, wherever Raphael is, I might just have a Sylvie
Sorry.
shopping adventure.
He goes, huh? It is what? Why is it getting dark? He kind of like looks up, like clouds, solar.
As a winged figure begins to descend in front of you.
Oh god! He's gonna just jump back.
Looking in front of you is a wind dragonborn individual that stands at about 7'2", broad shoulders and broader wings. Clad in bronze plate armor, a runic axe at his side, and on his shield is a pair of black thunderbolts on a golden field. He looks down at you and just, hello. Are you Raphael Laurent?
I am, yes. Who may I ask is asking?
He holds out a hand to you, a gauntleted hand. He says, "My name is Sir Arland of the High Fangs."
He'll immediately do a salute and then the proper etiquette for a bow.
Oh, please stand up, young. You're to be my new squire, are you not?
That was Sir Arlen of the what?
High Fangs. Lucian would know that's what these mountains are.
Yes, I suppose I am.
As he just basically give you that wrist clasping handshake and pull you to your feet. Yeah. Apologies, they merely told me to look for the person with particularly good taste in metal.
Well, I will admit your armor is very impressive.
Thank you. I'm actually able to fly in it, so it's quite useful.
Yeah, Raphael, looking at this, can you tell if this is medium, heavy, or light armor?
This is plate.
This is... Whoa.
Hmm?
He kind of looks at it. Mithril? Fossil? No, bronze, you said.
Mithril coated in bronze for a little bit of a secret, but most don't have to know that.
Well. It's an honor to learn from you.
Decided to have a squire who seeks knighthood for the right reasons. I am but a hedge knight. I hold no lands and no titles, and I serve here under House Blackwell.
Oh, okay. Well, sir, if I know not of what to start with, so I guess I will follow your lead. I look forward to learning.
We need to come and sit down, as he's gonna give you a big old smack on the back, and you're gonna relax a little bit. So, Sirs Adam and Reginald do tell me that you're seeking to become a knight errant, to travel the realm and not be tied to a house.
I'm gonna be 100% honest, sir. I didn't think I'd become a squire or even possibly a knight. I kind of got the message suddenly as I got here.
Well, wise men think you've earned it. They had to go through the Blackwell family to even approve it. Just a bit of a cultural secret. Yes, any knight can make another knight, and any noble can knight you. But to do so willy-nilly would be unbecoming of our status.
Makes sense.
So for you, first, we have a bit of the itinerary. As he's going to hold out 3 scrolls, which I am finding right now to send to you, Broden.
Yep.
A gift. Homework.
Oh, there's one thing I like. It's work.
Well, this one, he'll hold up one, is to teach you virtue. This one is to teach you etiquette. And this one is to teach you how to fight on the field. Even in any situation, young one, a knight must fight valiantly, as is our statute. Behold our reputations. You will be living and dying by yours now. But, that being said, don't let it be your death.
He's kind of
Is he
just
just
sitting there
gonna-
reading it.
Yeah, he basically walk through the streets just on a casual stroll and tell you, so, what do you know about serving as an actual knight, young man?
Well, I know a knight is more than just another sword. Many knights are sort of pillars of communities, examples for many
Mhm.
people to look up to. Your duties carry not just into battle, but past that.
Ah, somebody taught you correctly. By the 9, I thought I was going to have to correct something. God. God's above the amount of people who simply see it as a form of strength. Takes years off my life.
Anyone can become strong, but it takes more than strength to become more.
Now, there are multiple ways to build your reputation. For example, I'm told you are registered with the Travelers Hall, but are a bit of a low rank.
That is correct.
Well, I'll tell you this, son. Part of your knightly training, to be fully knighted, will be to get to at least rank E. Currently, you're a G.
Alright. Well, that means I can help people. I guess that works out pretty well.
Exactly. I also recommend entering tourneys that you might find your way across, be it in the jousts, the melee, or any sort of other competition. Even if you don't win, you need to fight hard. People may want to take you into their patronage if you provide a favorable impression.
That's good. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. So,
Now, do go on.
enter into competitions. Let's see. He can literally see him writing this down in a book that he pulls out.
And he's just giving you stage nods, and he's letting you write all this down. He's definitely seems encouraging when it comes to your notes.
Let's see, obtain at least E rank in Travelers Guild. Alright. Go look up
Now, as he's going to gesture to his own shield, because I come from the north over near the High Fangs, and due to my elemental affinity, I chose lightning bolts in the colors of House Blackwell for my coat of arms, as I do serve this house. Have you thought about yours at all? You'll need your own.
No, actually, but I can put some thought into it.
Let's think. Would you want something that strikes fear into enemies? Something that helps people feel secure? Portrays your personal beliefs? Comrades of mine have been known to use household symbols if they're nobility. I know one knight who has a 2-headed dragon on his. I'm aware of a seafaring dame, and she prefers a tidal wave on her shield.
So, a symbol on the shield that represents me and my beliefs.
Yes, your coat of arms will be your sole identifier from a distance. People will see that, and and you need to make sure they know that it is you.
I'll put some
Color
thought
is
into
just
it.
as important as picture.
He kind of looks down at his armor.
Yeah, he just gestures to the cape on your shoulder. The Fox of Therian. It symbolizes cunning and resourcefulness. You don't need to decide now, not to your official knighting, but something to think about.
Alright. Yeah,
So,
I'll give it some thought.
yes. And, before your official squiring may begin, there will be some tasks set before you while you're in town. I'm told you travel with a group?
That's correct.
Well, would you consider yourself a tactical leader or more of the spearhead?
I would say I'm the one who tries to take most of the blows.
the shield that guards the realms of men. Admirable, but you must also learn to lead in your position. So, one of your exercises will be in the coming days. You will take a group of my men on a simulated combat exercise. Unfortunately, your companions may not accompany you during this endeavor. Sometimes, nobles may ask you to lead men you've never met. And it is your true ability as a leader, in any situation, that can define you.
So I'm to take men on a small quest then.
Simulated, yes. In the interest of keeping you and those involved safe, as these are men loaned by House Blackwell, I have hired some mercenaries from the Travelers' Hall to pose as bandits, and when the day comes, you will lead those men to capture the ne'er-do-wells.
Very well.
Listen, force. Nobody should be dying on this.
Agreed. Understood.
No need for needless deaths. And are you a jouster?
I have practiced a bit. I seem to have some talent with it, but skills could always be further developed.
Well, I'm told you have quite the spirited mount in your service.
Yes, the name is Schneider.
Ah, warrior's name. Tell me, would you care to have him joust against a young knight from House Blackwell?
I'd be willing,
Into
yes.
the friendly competition, so I may evaluate you, and your friends may, of course, come along.
Would this be today?
Maybe today, tomorrow, whenever is convenient.
Alright. My
Other
friends
than that-
are preoccupied
Go on.
for today. So,
So you will need to find me. In which case, as he's going to produce a small boned whistle from his pouch and hand it to you and just say, if you blow this whistle, I will be made aware of your location. For the duration of your apprenticeship under me, I want you to keep this. Use it only in emergencies, or during this time, to let me know you're ready.
alright.
But for now, get yourself something to eat. Enjoy this lovely winter day, as it is sunny but cold. And do your reading. You will be tested.
Will do.
Good day, as he is going to fly away.
So he'll salute him as he flies away.
He salutes you, and as he he flies off.
He waits
And
for him
then-
to carry away, and then goes,
Yeah. And then goes, what? I didn't hear anything.
He just kind of lets out a large sigh. He goes, well,
Finds
I
a
guess,
bench.
He goes, I guess that takes care of that. Yeah, he's gonna just sit down on the bench for a little bit, and then I guess he'll go and try to find where Sylvie is, because that didn't take him too long. Actually,
No,
he'll
you
also
can find a...
he'll also
I'll
pick
take
up a lance on his way.
Yeah, let me just grab my price sheet for that, and I'll text that to you. Okay?
Yep,
Because it'll be cheaper than book price.
that's fine.
Alright, you walk into a fabric store you knew Sylvie was heading to, and you find a small lizard.
Say she just sees him walk in.
Oh. She's got like a little kind of like her little journal, and she's kind of was sketching while kind of looking at the fabric and like umming and ahhing, kind of like closes it a little when she sees you. You good? I thought you were gonna go do the night thing.
He found me.
And I'll say that conversation took about an hour to a half hour.
Yeah. You know, he
How about it?
he found me.
Did it go well?
As well as it could have. I now have homework.
The fun kind?
I have to read this. He'll point to the stuff that
scrolls.
he gave him. The scrolls. I am to do a simulated quest without any of you to try to lead men. I have to participate in a small trial joust he wants to see me do, so if everyone's okay, we could do that tomorrow.
I don't see why not.
I need to enter into some competitions, and I need to obtain an E rank in the Travelers Guild.
Okay, you can do all that.
Yep.
Oh, I have to clear up some confusion. The Traveler's Guild is to get your full knighting, not your squiring.
Yeah, he's just.
Or else that would
listing
take a
everything.
long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clarifying.
How are you feeling? If you don't want it, you could always say no, you know?
You know, part of me thinks you're right, but the other part of me thinks that will just seem rude to people who gave me the chance.
I guess you're right that, you know, they see a lot in you, but just even if you do this, try and keep your reasons for wanting it if you have reasons, and if you find there are no reasons, then you're out. Get gone.
I'll keep that in mind. Surprised though that this is happening. Honestly, I always Captain over at Greenbrook should have gotten this, not me.
Maybe he's got different things going on, but you're out here, you're actively kind of working on this, and I think, I think that if someone is kind of going out and doing this venture, it's nice to know that the group has a knight with them, maybe. Huh?
Oh, it's not like it gives me superpowers, it's just a title.
Well, sometimes this whole society thing talks about titles like they are a superpower. It's yeah, right.
Now, technically,
It's crazy.
this will raise me up. He puts in quotations in the society if I get this over with.
Oh, I don't have to stop bowing to you and things,
No,
right?
oh my gosh, no. I will be very upset if you do.
Oh, I don't want to, so
Please
I'm not
don't.
gonna. Don't worry.
Okay.
No, I really won't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But like, commoners, and he kind of gestures to himself, we're not typically given the opportunity to become knights because it technically makes us minor nobility.
That's bad.
It's awkward.
Huh. Maybe I'm just not getting it.
To give you an idea, a lot of old nobles, like, you know, people who've been nobles for generations, kind of look down at letting people rise up to nobility if they're not already from it. Depends on the person, but it's kind of like a club thing. They don't want people they don't want in.
I think I get it. Okay.
Yeah. Not always the case, but, you know, some people are like that.
Don't like it.
I didn't think you would. Anyways, what kind of fabrics you got?
I was thinking this right here. I've got these sketches of Einar I made, and like the potential outfit I'd want to make from here. I can't. I've added on this belt piece, but I wouldn't be able to make that. But maybe I'd be able to find one that suited. I want to talk to him about what kind of iconography he'd want. But I like this piece here at the shoulders, right? I think it defines him and his build. I think it makes him look kind of regal. And then if she kind of flips a couple pages, this one, he could have like a fur coat over the edge. I think that kind of looks good. Don't mind the fact I've drawn his hair differently. He might wear it differently when he's a big king.
You know, if I'm being thrown into the realm of minor nobility, maybe Raphael. Maybe Einar will become a king someday.
Right? I'd back him. He's
got-
reliable. He's intelligent. He's strong. You know.
He's got your vote.
He's got my vote. As if my vote could have used anything here, but
Well-
he would have it.
All right. That's fair. All right. Well, tell you what, I'll help carry stuff, and we'll see what you can make.
Sounds good, sounds good. If that's the case, can you reach that one up there, please? That wall?
He doesn't have to even like get a stool. He just reaches up, being tall, just takes it down and hands it down to you.
And like with your help, she'll gather up like, you know, the silk and the wool and the leather she wants.
Yeah.
That should be good.
All
I'm
right.
gonna get all of you outfits by the time this is over.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
what makes you think I'm such a good person?
Honestly? Like full honesty?
Mm-hmm. Well, honesty.
How do I say this?
I don't.
Yeah, I'm trying to give me a second. I'm trying to think about how to get the words right. You don't want glory, you don't want power, you want just a quiet life to kind of be left alone. And you dedicate a lot in little ways. You say good morning to Lucian every morning. And sometimes he throws it in your face literally like this morning. But
I don't know what his deal was with that.
it's kind of funny. It's not even about kind of like I know you would throw yourself in front of an arrow for someone, right? But it's not that. It's the fact that you got us rooms, and it's the fact that you pick me up when I can't reach things, and it's the way you kind of try and match people's pace. And it's the fact that I think back when we were in, where was it? The place with like the forges and the all of that. I can't remember
Dorma?
what that place. Yeah, I think so. I called you like a light in people's lives, and you flinched at that, Raphael. I think someone who was doing all that other stuff I talked about and was doing it for, you know, to be seen as a good person would not flinch like that. You've probably done a bunch of bad stuff too, who hasn't? But I know I can rely on you, and I know I can rely on you for little things.
Kind of narrows his eyes when you say the whole, you probably, you know, have done bad things. He goes, you've been awful quiet yesterday when we were talking to Sparkster.
Yeah, I was. I was listening, Raphael, and I've had some theories about you for a long time now.
What kind?
I know that you and Sparkster. Should we take a walk out of here?
Yeah, he'll help you gather up the stuff. And
She pays, obviously.
Yeah, I think AJ's not back yet, so we'll just ask later.
That's not true.
Okay.
Oh,
We
we'll
put
come
Finn
back,
in the
yeah.
chat.
Yeah, she paid her gold for the and silver.
Yep.
And they kind of head out of the shop and just like a walk in the streets, right? But like, you know, somewhere we can talk a little more privately.
It says the sun hits noon in the sky. You do find an old chicken bird folk selling what he calls Ben toes.
Raphael will
Oh
take
well,
a
we
look.
can... we gotta look at these.
Yeah, what?
They've already been toes before? What the hell?
Yeah, he'll take a look. Like, what is this?
They're Ben's
Mm.
toes.
They're boxed lunches from my nation.
Huh.
How much?
Culture brought to you all the way from Mizunoshima.
Is there a price in that, or?
You simply asked what it is, not how much they cost.
Oh,
But
I
for
did.
but for silver lease apiece, I'm happy to sell you one of these lunches.
he'll just hand 2 silver leaves over. Here you go.
See, good person.
No. That's me buying a friend a lunch.
Good people do that. Thank you, sir. Have a lovely day.
He just gives you a shallow bow, and they sit down and open it. It is rice with 1 umeboshi plum on it. We're going classic sausages cut up to look like octopus.
Ooh.
A little small cup of miso soup with tofu in it, and kakiage vegetables, fried vegetable cakes.
He'll start trying it. That's not awful.
I like it. I like the rice.
I like
So,
the rest too. I just haven't had
Sylvie-
Naraji food.
There's a big old plum in the middle of the rice. Do you go straight for that?
Oh, she definitely does.
Okay, who here's had umeboshi?
Nope.
No.
Really? It is this incredibly sour and salty pickled plum that kind of inverts Sylvie's face in a cartoonish way.
Don't eat the plum. Don't. That was good. Yeah, I don't know. I was listening. You guys were talking a lot, so I listened.
Mm-hmm.
You guys knew each other from a previous career. You had a wandering past. You don't bathe with any of us. You're terrified about any of us seeing a scrap of you. You won't let me put a paw on your arm or your back. And a group of bandits really had it out for you. And
Understatement of
all
the
you
year,
want in
but
life,
yes.
and all you want in life is to settle down. It led me to a couple conclusions, but I don't have any idea what they might be.
And those conclusions are.
Did you do things that you're not proud of in the past, Raphael? Maybe a bit of, moving about from place to place, trying to get by on the road.
You're dancing around this.
I don't I don't want to put you out there, but you asking,
Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
He's gonna stand up, start looking around, and I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna message you what he does.
Okay. And with that, Pebbles, I want you to look in the chat to what I just put in.
Yep. Yeah, that was definitely what she was alluding to.
We all gotta make a living.
We all gotta make a living.
Just because Raphael's walking them streets and getting that paper.
He is a pretty boy.
He must learn a Raphael's place.
Also, while Sylvie's been drawing Einar, I've been drawing Einar. I'm really trying to get this design down for you, King.
I love it.
Get drawn, idiot.
Get just absolutely doodled.
Yeah! Oh, that one was worse somehow.
I don't know, that felt kind of dirty, Micah. God dang.
Lucian's a freak today, guys.
He really is.
He is the one chained down
It's
to
the
a
flogging,
table
now
right
the doodling? I mean, come on. God damn.
Yeah. Alright, AJ.
Okay, Raphael, roll easy investigation.
Alright.
Using your wisdom. Just to find the space, you know?
17.
So, using your innate knowledge, you are able to find a bit of an alleyway where people are walking by, but the general hustle and bustle of the day would drown out any conversation.
He'll just leave Sylvie there. Yep. Alright. So no one should be able to hear here. What's your theories?
Oh, okay. I really might be wrong. I really might be wrong. One of them was you potentially having been tied up with banditry in the past. Or alternatively, were kind of, I don't know, for lack of a better term, used by them. Maybe they grabbed you and dragged you along. I had thoughts, about maybe you've got like a tattoo or a scar somewhere, which is, the gods know that I wouldn't know what it would mean, but others may. I think that people would recognize you, Raphael. Maybe that bandit group, maybe more. And I think you are really scared of maybe becoming a knight, maybe because you've done bad things, but maybe because you're noticeable. Or it would make you more noticeable, I don't know. I think there's something... I don't have any strong evidence. It's all just suspicions and ideas. But I think there's something else that you didn't tell us when you told us about the cliff story. And I'd still stand by you. Or, she raises up her hand, I could be very, very wrong, and this all could be nothing. But you dragged me into an alley about it, so maybe I feel like I'm close.
Roll me a persuasion.
She's quite good at that. But maybe she'll be really bad, who knows?
Because her eyes keep blinking.
Plink plonk. That's a 21.
DC was 20.
Oh!
Like, come on. He's gonna lead you back to the inn.
She'll follow.
Say he'll lead you up to one of the rooms, probably the one he was staying in. Like, all right. You cannot. And he looks very serious for a moment because you cannot tell anyone else.
You can take my tongue if I do.
Well, it won't be your tongue that's taken.
What do I do with that?
He like, all right, fine. He's gonna. You see him actually start to unclasping some of the armor, like mainly the chest piece, and then he kind of throws it on the bed after he gets it off, and then he'll. You see him. You always notice he always wears like multiple layers. Even when the weather was still warmer, he always did this.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll start taking off the layers bit by bit. And as you can see, the more that gets a bit revealed, you see a bit more scarring on his side
Yeah.
and up his arm. And he eventually will take the shirt off. And you can see on his arm, his right arm is about the shoulder side, like probably mid-arm to shoulder up, is fucked up. You see burnt marks, slash marks, everything. Pretty much anything that could happen to his shoulder and like that part of his arm has been done to it. But you do see, besides that, you see, despite all the damage, still perfectly visible. You see this tattoo that runs up his arm, up towards his neck a little bit, and then down a bit towards his chest. And you can see what looks like the symbol of the Bloodhawks, just tattooed, still perfectly somehow, onto his arm.
Did you do all that to try and get it off?
Yes.
Oh. I want to go away.
It is magic. Sort of a magical tattoo, I guess. No matter how hard I try to remove it, it will stay there.
Can I ask if you've... Has anyone with magical ability tried to remove it? I guess that's a big risk to take.
You... Look. This roof was not just bad. This bandit roof was one of the worst. I mean, it did not matter to them if you surrendered, if you gave them all your stuff. They killed you for fun. It was a sport to them. Torture was another Tuesday. You know, they didn't care. Anyone branded with this symbol, well, guards and knights were given one direct order. Kill on sight. What I told you was, for the most part, true. I did kill the bandit leader. I cut the rope 200 feet up and watched him fall to his death. And I would do it time and time again. Any thoughts?
I still think you're a good person. And I'm thinking... Wait, then I need a reach. I'm thinking that maybe we could get a shirt tailored so that the sleeve goes down to here. Maybe tighten it up so it won't ride up.
I don't need help hiding it. I've been doing that for years. Here. he'll grab the shoulder cape that he wears for the guards. He'll like hand it to you. So as you like grab onto it, you notice this is way heavier than it's supposed to be. You kind of like feel it. You can kind of tell this is inside of it is probably completely lead lined.
Mm-hmm.
Say, can't be detected by magic.
You sneaky thing.
I was forced to learn.
Hmm. So it was a kind of you got taken into it kind of deal.
Yes. I was in it since the beginning.
Was it your dad or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started the group.
Ah. Ah, okay.
Yeah. So, 11 years old, mom left, dad fell into, just sort of fell off it. He was actually very similar to a guard captain at the time. He fought on the border to Leon and Virus whenever they had conflicts. And I think her leaving, and me in particular, broke him. So, turns out when you come home and find out that your wife's pregnant with not exactly your child, it puts you in a rather difficult situation. So, he didn't realize it in reality. It's kind of my fault the family fell apart. Mom hid it pretty well, but she must have felt guilty. She wrote it down in a journal that she kept. I found it when I was 11. Figured out the truth and threatened to tell my dad. So she put me down in the basement, locked the door, and then left. Haven't seen her since. Dad got back a week later. Luckily, we had food down in the cellar and everything. She didn't leave me down there to die, just to get out of her way, I guess. He got back, learned the news, showed him everything, and just kind of fell off the deep end. Suddenly I was dragged into a group of like-minded individuals, as he always put it, and was trained to be a bandit. Sparkster was part of it, but he was always a low-ranking member. To make sure I didn't run away, my dad gave me this. He kind of gestures at the tattoo. He knew what this mark meant. He knew what it would mean. And if I had it, then I couldn't get away. So, he's very, very careful with everything he did. Till one day, we were on a routine job. I was told to climb a cliff, so throw down a rope, and our guys would get up there and set up a ambush for an incoming caravan. As I got up there, I started to realize that I had a chance. And as he started to reach the top, I cut the rope. I watched him plummet maybe 180 feet down into sharp rocks. He puts in quotations, mother-in-law tried to save him. I don't think she succeeded. Turned into a giant eagle, tried to catch him, and I still heard a sickening crunch. Immediately got up, tore off the armor, threw on some civilian clothes I took from on a raid, ran towards the caravan and warned them. I hopped on and they let me join and kind of continued on with them. I thought for sure they'd still try to attack, but they never did. After that, I jumped to another caravan, then another, and another, and another, and I went all over Lyon. "8 years I ran. Sparkster I met up in the city with not too long after. He left the group a while back before I cut the rope, and he helps me out. He helps me get the forged documents, to change my name, to sort of find a place to settle down in a small little town called Greenbrook, with fake little papers stating that I was to become a guard for the town via the order of the crown. And then I hid there for 3 years. And now here we are.
And only to get found out by a wildling Gexy, eh?
Well, what can I say? He got good intuition. I'm sure the other people in the group's trying to figure it out anyways. My fear isn't always that I'm not just gonna not, cut out to be a knight after everything I've done. But you understand what it would mean if they found out, right?
Yeah. And, the whole paper's about you being assigned to Greenbook. If that could start to unravel, right? If people try and figure out where you came from and what your, ties are.
Yeah. I do mean it though, when I was very happy to get up in the morning, go for my run, help the old woman in town get her cat out of the tree, and do the patrols that no other guards wanted.
You'll get that life.
I don't know. That horse thief has been eating me. The whole thing with him's been eating me alive. I don't want to have to kill people, but at the same time, letting him go. He knows my face, and, well, you guys may have not noticed, but I was talking to him more than just dragging him away. So, I don't know. He could tell them about me, and I think they'd recognize me.
What's done is done. Now at least you've got someone else who can keep an eye out for it. Would you? I'm not going to tell them. If you say no, I'd never tell them. But would you ever feel comfortable telling the rest of the group?
No.
Okay,
not
that's
yet. Lowell, I don't want to drag him down. He deserves to be a guard. He deserves to hopefully one day achieve knighthood, whether he thinks he does or not. He's more worthy of it. And if he knows that could drag him down, I don't think Einar would really care too much, but it could ruin his chances of obtaining the city. Lucian's in enough trouble, from what I can gather.
Yeah, I've been thinking things about him too. Well, I've got no stakes in anything, so you can't do anything to me.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. It's the only reason I'm telling you.
She kind of slaps you on the leg, but is clearly smiling.
Raphael, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about everything you went through, about everything that was done to you. None of it was your fault. And I'm sorry how much it's affected you, and I'm sorry to have weaseled it out of you. But none of that was your fault.
Well, the only good news is that with this job, if I get struck down or killed, then at least I went out doing something right. Either way, that's one of the main reasons I can't join you guys in the bath.
I knew.
Say,
I just didn't say anything.
I don't think people are gonna want to see me walk in with this, whether tattoo or not even, and I don't think it'd be very pleasant to see.
I think people would, I don't know, maybe they would stick by you, maybe they wouldn't, I really can't say, but I think the three we travel with are good men, and kind men, and I think they would try and help you however they can, however they think that is.
And I can't ask them to risk anything for me. They have their goals, they have their dreams. So I want you to promise me something.
What is it?
If I am caught, if I'm to be executed, don't help me. It's just justice being done.
You were a child, Raphael.
And maybe it was coercion, maybe it was under threat, but I still participated. Maybe I didn't want to. The blood is on my hands. Because I was a coward.
You were a child. You were treated poorly by both of them. You were branded, Raphael. And you're not a coward. You were never a coward. I can't abandon you. Certainly not to laws I don't believe in.
I'm not asking you to believe in them. Just don't.
But to let you die?
Don't throw away your future for mine.
What future, Raphael?
You must have some goals.
A small part of me hoped I would travel with the five of you forever. Can I think on it before I promise? I don't want to break a promise, and but I want to consider, I want to take what you're saying seriously. Can I have time?
Fine. You'd want to travel with us forever.
Is that really surprising?
Doesn't sound like the worst thing.
Right? Come on, man. Let's get out of here. You put your shirt back on. Cover it up.
Fine, I'll put my greasy tits away.
That's what I was referring to.
Thank you. Yeah, I kind of figured. To be fair, it's how Sparkster would have said it too, so.
Put those away.
Cover them up, slut.
Alright. And we're gonna do a bit of a time skip to Raphael and Sylvie picking up the goobers.
How did those three look?
Well, we're gonna get there.
Oh.
So, Einar would be first up with his clothes neatly folded at by the door as he woke up alone.
Am I still in the cell?
You are in the cell, but you are unshackled.
And there's no one else around me? No masked figures, no nothing?
No masked figures, no hooded figures, no nothing, just you and a pile of your clothes on the floor.
Someone tells me that's not the last I'll see of you, you old miserable bastard. I mutter to myself before I just get up, feeling the shackles and everything kind of just push off to the side. Get back to it then. And I'll start getting my clothes on.
And now we get to you two casters. Your visions are not nearly as vivid because there's not an angel haunting you.
Oh.
You sound disappointed, Micah. We can fix this.
I can fix this. You want to fight? I can make you fight Valbrand.
No, I'm fine.
Good luck, wizard.
Lucian, roll a d100.
From the 100, but 2.
Okay, 2. Your vision consists of you on a small stone island in the middle of a raging sea. Your mind is clouded with what if, could be, is it, questions like that, doubts. And the more those questions surge, the louder the thunder cracks, the higher the waves get, and the more your little island begins to get submerged. What would be going through Lucian's mind?
The thoughts are just doubt in general, not of anything specific.
Yeah, it's your worries, it's your what ifs, it's the paranoia.
And I'm just
Basically,
seeing the
all
lands.
the things. Yeah, you're seeing that land just slowly sink beneath the waves. All those things that stop you from fully trusting or fully relaxing.
His mind would probably just be racing in general, trying to figure out a solution to what's going on. Like, obviously, he cannot just fly out into the ocean on a storm, because that's just going to end up getting him killed.
Mm-hmm. Roll a general intelligence.
Okay. The intelligence. Yeah, 10.
As you try to think of a way out, lightning strikes. You fall on your ass and take a total of 13 metaphorical lightning damage.
Metaphorical lightning damage?
Yeah, you're not going to wake up dead.
But am I actually taking damage, just for the sake of putting
Yes.
numbers down? Okay. Well, bye, everybody.
You surrender?
No, it's more just I'm almost dead already.
Yeah. So as you find yourself in your literal sea of self-doubt, one ray of sun begins to break through the clouds. Do you look into it, or do you cower from in the sea of fear?
I would look towards the light, considering that's just something different in the situation.
As you look towards it, against your own will, your wings unfurl and you begin to fly toward it. Roll me an advantage perception.
Advantage perception. 22.
You sense within the light beyond the clouds, you sense Einar, Lowell, Sylvie, Raphael, even Schneider, Sabine, and Radford. And right as you're about to escape the storm inside of you and touch that light, you fall back into the sea. And as you begin to drown, the air leaving your lungs, they fill heavy with water and doubt. You wake up.
I'm trying to think for a second. Can scaled creatures sweat?
Sure. Why not?
And he'd probably just be covered in stress sweat if nothing else.
Yep, as your clothes are just neatly folded against the wall, as there is just buckets of your blood around.
Oh, kind of looks himself over, probably a dingier color than normal without all of his blood.
And covered in leech marks and paint.
Eh. Kind of tries to go for a second and get all the stuff off him with prestidigitation, and then realizes,
Your magic
oh,
does
right.
not work down here.
Yeah. He realizes, oh, right. He'll try to clean himself up as best he can before he puts his clothes back on.
Yeah. So,
Kind of adjusts his clothes and then looks towards just that removed part of his shirt. Grabs his cloak, puts it all the way up, hood up as well, and starts heading out.
alright. Lowell, you are in a forest. You are unarmed. You are in nothing but your civilian clothes. It is dark, and you feel eyes around you at all angles.
Can he see anything?
Roll perception visual.
Oh boy. A perception check. 17.
You see red canid eyes staring at you through the woods. And you hear low growls.
He'll sort of stand up a little straighter and growl back.
Okay. Roll intimidation.
22.
You fail.
Oh.
As they begin to approach closer and closer, there is an immense, almost spiritual pressure coming that increases as they get closer to you. What do you do?
Am I being surrounded, or is it just one?
They are slowly coming in. You are not fully surrounded yet. There are still ways to run if you want to, but they are getting closer as we talk.
He would definitely start looking for a way out. Part of his training was to have a way out at all times.
All right. And how fast would you say he runs?
It's in a forest scenario. He'd probably shift to wolf form and book it.
As you try to shift, you fail. And as you keep running, you're just tripping and falling. And as you are about to be encroached by these giant ethereal eyes, a sudden green light drives them back. And before you stands a man in a green hood, surrounded by white-eyed wolves holding an axe. and he holds out one beefy hand toward you.
Sort of shields his eyes from the light, reaches out, takes the hand.
He just, as he holds and is about to pull you up, right before you're pulled back into the waking world, he just says to you one simple phrase in a deep, bassed voice. Don't let your failures stop you. As Lowell wakes up.
Sort of looks around. How terrible does he feel?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 2-day old Taco Bell.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Mixed with Arby's.
Oh, you're just dead.
You're about there, actually. By the way, everyone who was leeched, 2 levels of strife.
Strife.
I got a good question for you, AJ. How many hit points am I on?
Oh, in the waking world, you're back to normal.
Okay.
Yeah, all those who took damage in their visions, heal it.
Okay.
Yes, Lowell, I assume you get dressed, or do you take any time for yourself?
He'd take a minute and just try and figure out who that even was.
I would say you currently would not know.
He'll make a quick note of just sort of vaguely what they looked like, what they were wearing, so that he can bring it up the next time he runs into members of the group he thinks that they're associated with. And then he'll get his clothes on and head out.
As you walk into the hallway, you all just walk out at the same time. None of you have seen the others look any worse than this.
Who else wants to
Visible.
sleep for a week?
I think we should leave first and foremost.
It would be best. How visible is the new scar on Einar's chest, given he's in civilian clothing, not armor right now?
Depends how much of your
Look
chest
at
is
it, too.
exposed, really. It cuts low, like just literally draw a straight line from your right shoulder all the way down to the bottom of your left rib.
Yeah, I mean, I would accept perception checks from the other two if they want to see it.
Eh.
At least Lowell would know it's new, because they've been in the bathhouse together. It's like, oh, that's a big one. That wasn't there before.
Would just
Well,
a passive of 13 see it?
I'll leave it up to AJ.
Lowell
No.
Or
notices
DC.
it.
No.
And Lowell notices that he definitely would stare. Did they cut you open or something?
Long story. No, not them. It's not the time
Sure.
for discussing nightmares, though. Let's get something to drink.
Agreed. Lucian, how are you holding up?
I want to be done with this place now.
Is there anyone here waiting for us, or they just like go that way, get out?
There are some initiates that wait for you, and honestly, even after all that, you guys feel better. Almost as if all that life force that was slowly being eked out of you came back.
Hey, we stole it back. Yay!
Yeah, you got, like, you guys feel, metaphorically, 50 pounds lighter.
We're screwing more with their plans. Yay!
Good.
And, some robed initiates hand you a thick blood red potion and ask you to drink it.
Can we tell at all what it is?
Maybe Lucian can with a medicine or arcana of his choice, because he's special like that.
I'm gonna drink mine before anyone even says anything, just
Yeah.
praying that it's a bit of alcohol in there somehow. That's for medical reasons.
Oh wait, that's right. I have disadvantage right now because of strife.
You do.
10.
Well, Lucian, I'm gonna give you. Maybe this gives you your blood back.
Oh,
But
just
there
sort of
was so much
shrug-
blood on the floor. This isn't that much.
Oh, just sort of shrugs after Einar drinks. Buy the ticket, ride the ride. Drinks it.
So y'all know what I mean if I say it's a thickwood, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I work at a
It's a
nursing
thick
home,
one.
so yeah.
It's a really viscous thickwood.
Oh boy.
But as you get it down, it doesn't taste bad. But as you get it down, you do start to revitalize a bit. Like color begins to come back to all your skins. As your personal effects are handed back,
One of the initiates just says,
we hope you feel better after having the corruption purged from your souls.
I do feel a bit lighter.
give it a day, eat plenty.
Focus on your good memories. You will come out of this stronger than before.
Well, whoever needs to be told, thank you for your assistance, I guess.
Yes. Thankfully, Master Silas has gone out on a hunt.
Well, good luck to him on his hunt then.
May Uther's light be your guiding key.
And yours as well.
You are released, and
I will put the happy music back on.
Do we find our friends outside?
They've just come off a great conversation, so we're all in great shape.
Yeah, we're all doing great, Sylvie. This is fantastic, isn't it?
So they shouldn't be here anymore. Oh my gosh, what happened to you guys? Well, right, leeches.
Oh, yeah, those two. Come on, let's go get at the rink.
Oh, that bad, huh?
Preferably the strongest one I can think of.
Oh, that bad, huh?
Lucian just has his hood up and just looks disgruntled more than normal.
Well, I was gonna look over at Einar. Perhaps quite a bit to eat as well. You don't exactly have as much blood as you did before you went in there.
That's why I want to start with the drinks. I want to make sure it takes.
You guys essentially went through fantasy dialysis.
But they didn't put the blood back. They forgot that step.
What did you
That's what
just
the
drink?
potion for.
Yeah, that was the blood potion. Thick one.
Oh, the blood potion.
So you guys are good now?
I
Shouldn't
guess.
Trackable, the mark's faded, and I feel... I want to say better, but it's not quite the right word.
Did we have to take the bracelets off for that procedure?
You did not.
Okay, if I take mine off, is the mark still there?
Oh yeah, no, your marks are gone.
Gone.
And above game, you cannot be marked again.
Ah, good.
Based.
Lucian will
Yeah.
give his band to Einar, though.
Yeah, well, takes his band off, flicks his in. I'll let you look at that.
Well, we can decide to do with the bracelets later.
I
What
wouldn't mind making a collar we could put around some hags.
And I had an idea of manacles.
With a torture collar.
Oh, with spikes.
Next, we're talking about the whips, now the collars? God damn, this episode's getting
I would
weird.
say because it's just antithetical to being. It'd essentially be like a kryptonite collar around Superman, but it burns.
Good. Fuck them.
And suddenly the Hollow Lanterns make a little bit of sense, don't they?
Nope, still
I like
scary.
these guys, I hope they make a return.
So
you guys are doing good though?
Opera.
The magic's faded, but I really need at the rink. I'll tell you more later.
Alright.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Yeah, I can use drink too.
I'm not ready for much
Einar.
sober conversation. Yes.
Lowell.
Yeah.
Smell-based perceptions advantage for Einar.
Oh.
Technically, it's still disadvantage because it'd be a wisdom check.
Normal.
Well, like,
8.
so I guess expertise die, but disadvantage.
Well, no, it's a straight roll.
Not for
Nah.
me.
Not for him.
Oh, it's not?
No, I don't get advantage on smell. I just get an expertise die.
Oh, yeah, okay. Gotcha.
11.
Sorry. That's combined enough actually. As Einar smells home. You just follow your nose for the meaty taste. As you find this raucous Wekingari ale house.
Needed this.
Einar out here with the finally some real fucking food.
Yeah.
Actual portion sizes.
Good, good.
Oh, Sylvie doesn't know the rules too.
Oh, she does not.
So this
Cool,
is
we get
called.
to do to you what we did to Scrap.
So this is called the Decagoose's Den.
Wonderful.
What do you go inside, Einar?
Just fucking try to stop me. You probably could at this point, but honestly, yeah, I'm
imagine-
going in.
Both Einar and Lowell just drooling a little.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna head in there, yeah.
Yep, Lowell's right after you.
Where are you two going?
Food.
Good food.
Sure, why not?
Okay,
I drink an entire keg.
so for food, there are only two options: the Jarl's, and they are not described. The Jarl's Feast Platter and the Thunderwolf Stew Bowl.
Give me
Which
the
one
platter.
sounds? Which I guess I'll take the stew because that sounds like it requires less effort right now.
And for drinks, they have Berserker Reserve, Wolf's Blood Mead, and Stormbreaker Aquavit, which is a Norse type of spirit.
AJ, I can't believe you planned this ahead of time. How dare you?
Yes, I planned this ahead of time. Zelkus gave me his shit like second.
hmm I am going to have the wolf's blood mead because I feel like Aina wants that for poetic irony reasons.
Others?
Lucian will
platter.
get the stew and what were the drinks?
Berserker's Reserve, Wolf's Blood Mead, and Stormbreaker Aquavit. For those who don't know, Aquavit is a clear Nordic spirit, so that is hard liquor.
Lucian will try the aquavit.
Cool, it's a tankard of it.
Oh. Wait,
I
a
take
tankard
the-
like a whole container or just a big glass? I don't know what
One of
tankard
those
means in this
one
series.
piece ass barrel with a handle.
Okay.
Do it, chug.
Anyone else?
Raphael will
I'm
take a platter and alcohol.
I'll take the wolf's blood because it feels right.
Miss-
Maybe I'll take the stew, but she's gonna stay sober. Someone
Big
should
blood.
stay sober.
Okay, so the Jarl's Feast Platter, it's 18 copper lease each. The Thunderwolf Stew Bowl is 15. Wolf's Blood Mead is a Viking-sized tankard for 8 copper lease. And Stormbreaker Aquavit is 10 copper lease. So, and now you're ready for my favorite thing to do to you?
Yeah,
How much
sure, why
was
not?
what's the wolf blood drink?
8 copper lease per tankard.
Okay.
So, are you all ready for my favorite part?
Of course.
Make me hungry, fuck you.
The Jarl's Feast Platter is a massive wooden platter piled high with roasted pork shoulder, smoked sausage, multicolored honey-glazed carrots that just catch the light so perfectly in a white, orange, and purple rainbow. Fried whole onions, which are fragrant to the nose, crispy and sweet. Dense rye bread loaf, fresh from the oven, with a mound of Sharp's goat cheese, pickled cabbage. So it's an entire roasted pork shoulder, by the way. Thunder Wolf Stew Bowl. Fit is a heavy iron bowl filled with slow-cooked beef shank, potatoes, turnips, onions, rutabaga, bread. There's fish in there as well, in a dark, rich, stout broth, topped with a roasted marrow bone, served along thick slices of buttered bread. The Wolf's Blood Mead is a potent mead fermented with wild berries and fortified spirits, creating a deceptively sweet drink that does not at all tell you how strong this shit gonna be. And for those of the bold sort, Aquavit is a crystal-cleared liquor distilled from potatoes and flavored with caraway, juniper, and herbs. This puts hair on a Viking's chest for strength, by the way.
Well, Lucian doesn't grow hair, so...
He about to.
Oh, wait.
So those are what you get. And, Sylvie,
Yes.
the diameter of the ball is half your body length.
Oh no.
Good luck, soldier.
Uh-huh. As you guys are served these dwarfing piles of food, how many of you would know the rule?
Raphael would.
Rules.
I have culture and specific etiquette.
I'm not sure if Lowell knows the rules, but it doesn't matter in this scenario.
I know it doesn't, but I didn't know if Einar was going to preface anybody.
I'm just
Lucian,
gonna
you
dive
may
right
roll.
in, honestly. I'm just immediate Luffy, just nom, 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 the entire thing.
Oh yeah, Lowell is also just shoving spoonfuls of the stew into his face.
As people are singing these loud raucous shanties in pure Wekingari, there's not a moment of peace, nor quiet, nor your own thoughts in here.
Good to drown all that out.
Oh, I like this song.
What?
So Lucian, why don't you roll an etiquette for me?
Okay. I shall roll an etiquette, but it has disadvantage, gosh darn it. 20.
Dang.
Yeah, you are well aware if there's a scrap of food left on that plate or a drop left in that mug, y'all gonna get fucked up.
This is a role he knows better about.
Yep. Sylvie, how much can you eat of this?
Oh, definitely not all of it, right? Maybe even not half of it. Like, it's not because she's not trying. Like, Sylvie eats like someone who has been hungry, you know? Like, she demolishes, like, the bread, scoops up kind of food with it, but it's just so much, you know?
Einar, you see her starting to slow down. Your culture kicks in.
Sylvie, are you going to finish all that?
I don't know if I can.
I believe in you about as much as I've ever believed in anything. I know you can do it.
This is the moment, Ida. This is the moment.
This is the moment. This is your moment.
Okay.
She'll try and tuck in and keep eating.
Sylvie, make me a Constitution saving throw for Vom.
Oh, she's
Come on, Sylvie, I believe. If there's ever a time to use your reroll if you fail,
Hey,
it's now.
yeah, it's the end of the night, so...
Yep.
Oh,
He's pretty good.
Sylvie can do it. I'm gonna add a barbaric inspiration.
Yes.
+7.
Oh my god.
25.
Yes.
Sylvie, you find it in yourself. You clasp this spoon with both hands because it is big enough. And you know you don't want to let Einar down.
She just goes to town. Like, at one point, she, like, just presses her face in to, like, get the final bits. Before kind of coming up, like, I'm done.
You now regret this.
Just round Sylvie.
You've made a lot of choices in your life. This now may be one of the worst.
Yeah.
Sylvie's just sitting there miserable, regretting everything, the entire table around her cheering.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think Raphael's just sitting there like, sheesh. How?
As they're about to give her more.
Raphael, knowing the culture, is immediately going to be like, no. No.
As you
He's
stop
done.
them, you know, the minute, as long as it doesn't touch the bowl, you're fine.
Yep.
Whoever touched it last rules.
So, any dinner conversation, or do we just call it there for the evening?
Lucian would be rather quiet through the night.
So...
Imagine, like, 3/4 of the way through his huge bowl of stew, Lowell sort of lifts his head, licks some of the soup off of his face. So did either of you two see crazy shit when they were under?
Good question. Lucia, why don't you start us off on that? What did you dream about?
It was all sunshines and rainbows.
Would you allow an insight?
I think he got off rather easy.
They're fully welcome to.
Oh, I meant from Sylvie, because she seems like she'd be the doubter here.
I think Raphael would
I
too.
I mean, he
I'm
says it
gonna
like
do-
that, so it's pretty obvious it's sarcasm.
I
Unless
didn't
someone
know
gets like a 1 or something.
if Sylvie was too full of soup.
I'm using my inspiration. This is the moment.
You don't. I mean, that's fair. I was gonna let you keep it for next time, but go on, Queen.
15.
It very clearly it's sarcasm.
I think it's be sarcastic.
You probably could have done it with a 10.
Yeah.
What else am I going to use this?
Next session.
Next session.
No, I have to earn it.
Okay, Bob.
You know, I respect your game.
Yeah, respect the game, Bob.
Well, I saw some red eyes in the forest and was chased away by them until some guy bigger than Einar with an axe showed up.
Bigger than Einar in which direction?
Yes.
Oh.
That's a big guy.
Oh, that's good. At least you didn't end up like this. And I lift up my shirt and I show the giant big scar because I am drunk and I have blood loss
Oh,
and
God.
have impulse control anymore.
Yeah,
Yep.
Lowell posted that. Yeah, I saw that earlier. What's that about?
Right into that miserable old bastard again. I should have known I wouldn't have been safe from Uther in that sort of place.
Ran into who?
Is this that thing you saw when we were at the fort?
In the flesh, or whatever you'd call a spirit in armor like that.
Indeed. It what, tried to kill you?
I don't think it wanted to kill me. I think if it really wanted me dead, it would have just done it.
Who are we talking about exactly?
Oh, right, you went there. Apparently, Einar saw some sort of avatar of Uther's battlefield or something.
Just blinks one eye, then the other eye.
An understatement, but yes.
Oh. Didn't know you could do that.
What, that he could wink?
No, not that. I thought he described it in another way.
No, it's just because he's had the strong alcohol, so it's like one eye blinks, then the other one.
Oh.
Takes a little longer for the message to get there.
Yeah, pretty much.
No saves. Everyone drinking here gets at least one level of intoxication. Anyone who drank the hard alcohol gets 2.
Drunk.
Well, I'm almost arguing for 2 because of blood loss for us.
Okay, yeah, 3 for the leech people.
Hey, wait a second. I didn't agree to this. What does 3 do?
Is that tricky?
So 1 is confident, 2 is stumbling, 3 is honest.
Ooh.
That's terrifying for one of us.
Can the group tell? Like, can Raphael only had a drink? These 2 guys are at 3, and Sylvie is at 9. Can Sylvie and Raphael kind of tell they're at that state?
You had 1 drink that's a tankard of hard alcohol. You're at 2, my guy. You're at confident.
Oh my god, I'm the sober one again.
You can tell you're drunk,
Yeah.
but you also aren't like completely
Yeah,
annoyed
you
by
are
it.
in
so
control.
you
Yeah,
know-
Raphael, you can tell because you're almost there, but you're in control.
Yeah.
You're you, but you're feeling good. Like you're at the good feeling day.
He's at that good buzzed.
Yeah, you're like, I could fight the bear.
Oh no.
Not going to.
I
Oh,
could
but they
beat Lucian
decided
at
to
a
show
spelling
myself
test.
again.
Really? See, you guys. Lucian, what did you see though?
I saw a sinking island as a manifestation of my self-doubt and inward thoughts of everything failing around me.
Everything's not failing around you, Lucian. You're doing great. You're with us. You're a great magic user, a great guy.
Yep. I'm here,
Lucian?
way down south.
Oh, that's alright. I'll drag you north eventually. Don't worry, we can meet all your old friends.
Yeah, we're going north at some point. I was gonna say soon, but I don't know how long it'll take.
Lucian.
I can't go north yet.
No,
Why?
you can go north once we finish this.
Why can't
I
you go
can't- I
north?
can't go north yet.
You already said that, but why?
I'd probably get arrested.
Did you kill someone?
Sylvie's like, not another one. Oh my god, not another one.
Raphael kind of turns to Sylvie, just leans down, just. Are we in a group of murderers? Like.
Are we the baddies?
Lowell just sort of like leans over. Did you steal a horse?
No.
Did you kill anybody?
Just kind of specifically turns to you. No, I didn't.
Would you like to?
Why would you be
Steal.
arrested?
Because I can't prove that I didn't.
Oh,
Oh.
that makes sense.
Lucian.
So
Here, I thought he had just slept with the wrong lover. I know nobles get all ornery about that sort of thing.
Lucian.
I thought it was if you slept with not the right lover.
That's what the wrong one is.
Oh.
Ah.
Lucian. I hate to do this to you, but. Do you dislike me?
Raphael.
Taking advantage of things.
Just kind of turns towards you, squints his eyes, kind of leans in. You're very loud. Very early in the morning. But you're a very nice guy.
Like a rooster.
Yes, kind of points
But that
towards
can climb a
Einar.
tree.
He's,
Like a rooster with arms.
but they have wings. They can fly.
Like a decagoose.
Raphael, for as long as I've known you, you've been one of the most dedicated and upstanding gentlemen of the entire guard.
Very loud.
He sort of looks over at Lucian and back at you. You can be a bit loud sometimes, yes.
He kind of looks at Lowell when he says, like, one of the most upstanding members of the guard, he just turns to Lucian. Let's stick with loud.
It's going to be a knight. He has to be able to do a battle cry and whatnot. You know, rally troops, all that. Being loud is a good thing.
Oh boy.
Thank you.
Not when I'm still asleep.
Oh, that reminds me. What did you two get up to the old time we were under?
Oh, I helped Sylvie pick out some cloths.
I've got some sketches for Einar. It's not a surprise what I'll make him for his birthday, but I want to make sure he likes it. But I don't think now's a good time to show him.
Oh no, I was burned alive today. I don't think I'm up for fashion.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
I thought you were cut by something. What do you mean you were burned alive?
I was burned, there was a dragon, there was a ballista, then it was me, then it was not me, and then I was there, and then he was there.
Did you see the crazy dragon fight too?
No, this was a different dragon fight. It happened here.
I got struck by lightning and fell out of the sky trying to escape the sinking island.
Maybe you were the dragon, because I remember it being shut and it was a blinding light. Maybe that was you. Is that
Wait,
a thing that can happen? Can
I'm
people
not
dream?
big enough to be a dragon.
Einar, did
Well,
you
from the
shouldn't
sky, I mean, you'd be
Fly
so far
during
away.
a thunderstorm. That's bad for your health.
did you just shoot
Yeah.
Lucian while you were?
I didn't shoot them. Something else shot them. I don't
The
know.
island, it sank, so there wasn't any more land.
Huh.
So
you-
he
Huh.
sees them like this. He's gonna put down his alcohol, being like, "Yeah, I can't get to that stage. Let's not tempt fate."
Maybe, are you guys okay? Maybe we can head back to the inn, get you guys to bed. You've had a very long day.
They stole my blood, Sylvie.
I'm really sorry about that, Lucian. I really, really
Did
am.
give some of it back. I mean, the buckets were just there. You could always have taken it with you.
That's true. They never took your blood.
But,
They never said you
so,
couldn't have it back.
Raph, you just
It's
helped
cursed blood.
Sylvie with the cloth all day?
Well, I
Oh,
also.
Oh, Bobbin!
Bobbin!
We gotta go pick up
Raphael
the kids from the
just-
daycare!
Raphael sits up with Sylvie and starts running out the door for Bobbin,
Wait, we
realizing.
cannot abandon our drugs! We have to bring them to the temple too! We cannot abandon our drugs!
Oh, just sort
Raphael-
of blinks, reaches over, drags your alcohol that you didn't finish through to leave alcohol undrunk.
Raphael just helps Lowell pour down that alcohol, and then he's gonna, with all his strength, try to pick up Lucian and Lowell and run.
I'm gonna try and grab
We're gonna
Einar.
end the session.
Oh, God.
The minute Sylvie says, "Oh no, Bobbin," that is where we're going to end things. Thanks everyone for tuning in. You can probably catch us next week, 'cause while I will be going to a con, I doubt I will be there all day. So, thanks for tuning in. Avoid leeches and choose your role carefully.